Let's get things going then. Right then, my dudes. I haven't done a live for quite some time, so you're going to have to bear with me whilst I see what's going on here. Yes. Right then, I think we are live. We are live. We will wait for some people to head over from Medicated Mates Live because he always does a 4-hour, 20-minute live session on a weekend. Let me see if I can get this set up so I can read some of the comments a bit easier. A little bit underprepared for this one. So yeah, we are charging. Fucking hell, I nearly broke my phone then. Hey, we've got some people in. Whitey, Mr. Jonebeck. I know, I'm doing a live. Strange but true. All these other YouTubers going live recently have given me the buzz for to get a bit of live on the go. So thought I'd pop on, wait until Medicated Mate had finished his, and yeah, see what's going down. Delta 9 Sativa. Sal, how we doing, mate? Just noticed this pop up. Thought I'd say hi. How we doing? Jamie M, how's it going, bro? All good, thank you. Just smashed a roast dinner in. That is what Sunday is all about for me. Gary J. Riley, yo. What is up, my dudes? Smokie, God bless, brother. Ron Tappin, what is up? I'm recognising a few of these names from the comments. You'll have to forgive me if I don't actually remember who's who. Gareth Taylor, hi. What's up, dude? Mary Jane, what is up? Best budget strains. Well, it's funny you should mention the top 5. John Stephen 3448, because I'm actually going to be doing a video, scripted it all today, and we'll be filming it tomorrow. So that will hopefully be out like Tuesday or Wednesday, and that will be my top 5 of 2025. So I don't want to give away any teasers right now, but generally I would say anything AAAA, calm down, or as they were known, Lot 420. They're generally pretty good around the budget sort of area, like £8, £8.50s. The LCG by AAAA is actually £6.50 at the moment. I've ordered some of that for myself this Christmas one. Della Podolese. I can't say that. Cannot say that name. Yeah, mate, how's it going? Just clean my Dynav app and I'm about to test Paves 1. Oh, mate, you cannot go wrong with Paves 1. That is one of the a nice consistent strain. Do you know what I mean? No matter which batch it comes through, it's always good, I reckon. Yeah, mate. Hello, geez. Ultra Vires 666. Hello, the Fresh Breeze. Yo, what's up, dude? Kevin Morman. Yo, Smokie. Herb Gaming. What's up, dude? How is it going? I'm not going to try and pull a Scottish accent, mate. I'd offend you. It's only Smokie. I know I don't go live very often, so I thought I would jump on and see what the hype is all about. Yo. Kevin Morman, yo, Smokie. So Smoke a lot. Hello. Recognise that name from the comments. Smokie, hope's all good, bro. I took your advice and got Ball Vape, Universal Ball V2 Glow Matrix. Glad to see you live. Oh yeah, mate. Ball Vapes are solid. I've got mine over there. I've literally just cleaned my glass the other day. Give it a little polish up. Well, as much as I could. So yeah, we will be getting that fired up at some point. Maybe not this evening, but I've got the old venti ready here for this evening. But yeah, Ball Vape's solid choice, mate. I don't think there's any better desktop to get the terps out. Like I've just recently bought myself a second-hand Volcano, Stores and Bickle Volcano, and yeah, whilst it's nice, it's not on the same level as a Ball Vape. I know it's like years old, but still, yeah, Ball Vapes are where it's at. Tony Collard, what's up, dude? Man vs. Universe. Hello, guys. Just recognise you from Medicated Mates live. Excuse me. That's my roast dinner repeating on me. Oi, Smokie. Well done. You taking the plan. Yeah, I know, man. You have to, don't you? You have to. Once I get into these things, I'll be all right. It's just the nerves of doing something for the first time. And it's like, oh my God, the pressure. But I should be all right, man. As long as I can keep hold on these comments and make sure there's no knobheads about, then life's good. I think I've got Bluetooth on my vape. Yeah. Well, you get like Bluetooth on the Venti and the VZ and stuff. It's just there's like a web app. If you go on the Stores and Bickle website, there's a web app that you can, like with the Venti, it's all right because you can change the temp on the actual device itself. But with the VZ, you can't change the device, the temp, unless you go on the website and do it through there. So that'll be what the Bluetooth's for. You ain't going to be picking up or you can't link your phone to it. It won't be Apple iPlay or anything. Hoodie is fine. Yeah, thank you very much, dude. Cookies hoodie. If anyone wants to grab themselves one, cheeky little 10% off. Code Smokie. Link is on my website. If you don't know the website, it's www.smokiemcgreen.com. Go to links at the top, and there's a few links and discounts there that I've managed to grab for you guys. Mate, I'm running out of... and there we go. I think Georgia Pieces, absolute quality. George Pie, I'm assuming that is. Yeah, I do like George Pie. I tried it once. Oi, Smokie, Graham Still. What's up, dude? Yorkshire Pud. Hey up, dude. Tony Collar, smash that like button. Yeah, give that like button a smash. What are we doing? We've got fucking hell, 68 people in there already. Holy 17 likes, 68 people watching. Come on. I'm not that good at maths, but something's not math in there. Mr. Muffed Wob, good evening. How are we doing, sir? John Stevens, but yeah, tried any canned store strawberry grail. Love strawberry grail. Not the prettiest looking flower, but it makes up for that in taste and effects for me, I would say. Did I miss the explanation on ball vapes? I'll change the rabbit hole later. It wasn't really an explanation as such. I'm just saying that the ball vapes will give you a better terp delivery. Like, you'll get more taste and flavor out of each flower with a ball vape. Like I find personally with a Volcano, when you do it, it's no matter what flower you use, the taste is quite similar. Whereas with a ball vape, you can distinguish between each flower quite well, like as long as the terps are there. So yeah, that is my explanation on a ball vape. Yorkshire Pud, I've been getting oil because I have a lung condition, but it's not as good as good old bud. Yeah, I feel your pain, man. I do feel your pain. What was the Medical Lemon Cherry Zed saying? Well, it's not the greatest, if I'm honest. I think when I got it, I couldn't find out who had grown it, but when I opened the bag, I knew straight away who had grown it. Yeah, it's not the greatest, I would say. It's all right, but for Seed Junkie genetics, you would expect a better flower, in my personal opinion. I used to have a Verdamper, a bit like a ball vape. I think I've heard of one of them. Can't quite picture it though. In my opinion, the best budget one was Vanilla Ice by South Africana, very lemony, 550 1G. Haven't seen it stock for a while. Yeah, I've not tried that, not gonna lie. There's a few brands that I don't tend to go for just because I've either seen poor reviews of them in the past and just want to swerve it, or I've had something from them in the past and it's been poop and I just don't want to go back. So yeah, shared everywhere. Thank you very much for the share, Mary Jane, appreciate that. John Stephen, any good recommendations for really potent stink stuff you have medical smoking? Really good potent stink. Actually, that's probably the stinkiest stuff I've had in a while. That Super Seed grape cookies. Yeah, that was quite stinky. I think a combination of it coming to the UK quite quick. Why you come so fast? And the fact it's in a glass jar has done that a world of good. Unfortunately, I've seen reviews of the other ones and they're not saying they're quite as good, but yeah, that grape cookies is a winner for me, I would say. Like and subscribe. Yeah, please like and subscribe, man. I'm like so close to 15,000 subscribers. And like I did set myself a goal of getting 15K by the end of the year. Probably not going to happen. But yeah, it would be amazing if you could like and subscribe. Have you visited Jay's Medivape Lounge? No, I haven't been there yet, but I am in talks with him. I'm looking to go up there at some point, maybe do some sort of like meet and greet or something. I don't know if I'm quite famous enough for a meet and greet, but yeah, something along those lines. If anyone wants to bring a t-shirt, I'll sign it for him, you know, that sort of shit. I know I'm joking. But yeah, I will be heading up there at some point in the new year. Great live. That's Fred's too. Cheers, bro. Thank you very much. What's on the Christmas prescription? Well, I've only ordered a couple at the moment. Brits and lemon cherry gelato by 8888. So yeah, those two are coming at the moment, but I like to leave a few just to see if there's anything else going to come out before the new year ends that I could potentially grab. So yeah, we will see what happens. Going to buy this week. Love the hoodie. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, 10% off on anything on the Cookies website if you use the code Smokie. And if you want the Cookies website, the link is on my website, which is www.smokiemcgreen.com. I'm going to have to make up a little like advert for this. Yeah. Got Strawberry Grill coming. Oh, we just lost. Oh, mate. Oh, no, there we go. The comments are coming thick and fast, people. We've got 87 people on. My God. Cheers. Know what I'm looking into tonight. Don't know what that was, but skills. Treat yourself. Just had 3 gram AVB firecracker. See you on the other side. Sweet dreams, bro. I smashed the like. Good man, very much. Good man, good woman. Kelstorm. It's probably a woman. I'll take that back. My dudette. What was the lemon cherry Z10? I've already done that one. High sight is one for me right now. I'm loving the mango cage during the day. Strawberry Grail, yeah, I like the Strawberry Grail, mate. Yeah, I do like the Strawberry Grail. I am a fan of it. Like I said, it's not the prettiest looker, but it is very nice. Aztec Media, what is up, my dude? You and your Buddha Tudor shed, are you? If you haven't seen Aztec Media's channel, go and check him out, mate. Funny little dude, and yeah, quality channel. Medicated, mate. Yes, bro. Here we go. It's nice to see you in my live. Hey. Like, oh my God, we nearly got 100 people in there, dudes. What the hell are 98 people? And I'm just about managing to keep up with the comments. Do you think new vape carts are overpowering? Mate, I've got a vape cart here in my it's another thing, you get 10%. It's like a fucking sale show, isn't it? And another thing, you can get 10% off one of these vape thingy bobs. Got this hash rosin vape cart that I've had for probably 2 months, 3 months since I've done a review on that now. And that is how much is left in it. Like, there's still, I don't use it very often. Might use it a couple of times tonight, but yeah, they're too strong for me, mate. They fuck with my tolerance, and I prefer flower, if I'm honest. How are my Medica for their stock levels? Yeah, I generally don't have any issues with them. The menu's looking a bit thin at the moment, I will say, but it's coming up to Christmas and they've let everyone get their prescription in early, so everything's sort of flying out. That's why I kind of only grabbed a couple at the moment. But yeah, hopefully there'll be some new bits added as the weeks go on. Let's make it happen, people. Yes, medicated, mate. Hi, Aztec. Sorry if I'm reading these comments late and you've asked a question. I'll get to it in about 5 minutes time, but there's literally like comments coming out my ear rolls. Got a pot of Super C coming as well. Ron Tappin, nice one, mate. Which one did he get? Strawberry Growl. I found it nice, but not brilliant. Yeah, Strawberry Growl. Like, I'm a fan of like Holy Grail in general, like those sort of gassy, like OG proper old school terps. And that one is just, yeah, Strawberry Grail is the closest I found to that sort of terp on medical. So yeah. My mate's on Medcan now, all because of me. Oh, you're going to make me blush. I watched your video and apply myself. Recommend it to him. He got accepted within an hour. I'm still waiting. Yeah, lots of people have been signed up with Medican through that video I did. I actually got one of my mates signed up the other day for it. He applied on the Tuesday of last week, had his consultation on Friday, and I'm pretty sure he was accepted on Friday, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to order his prescription on Monday. So that's like less than a week from trying to sign up to actually getting signed up, which is crazy. When we push grow your own, like I will always say, like I am a fan of grow your own. It's ideal if it suits you. Do you know what I mean? But it's not a one size fits all, unfortunately. Like the example I always give, spit it out. The example I always give is like 8-year-old Doris who's using oils to cure her arthritis pain in her hands. Like she's not going to be in a tent all hours of the day attending to a grow, is she? It's ideal for some people, but it's not, unfortunately, ideal for everyone. And that's my view on that. MM in the house, medicated mate. Yeah, boy. It's nice to see everyone hooking up together. We're all on the same journey. Like, I had some flour that was not what it was in the tub. Has that happened to you before? What do you mean? As in, it wasn't the right strain? Oh, I've never had that before, to be honest. My venti got the dreaded red EO4. Yeah, touch wood. My venti has been good so far, man. I've been lucky. I do see, like, I'm on the Stores and Bickle Facebook page and shit, and I see people all the time, like, oh, my venti's given up. But I do see, or do also notice that Stores and Bickle are quite good with the exchanges. Like they'll send you one pretty much straight away back. So yeah. Mary Jane, 15,000 followers. You'll be bombarded with people smoking. Yeah, hopefully, mate. Hopefully. I said it's very close. Drift Up, my actual dude. Yeah, boy. Does this mean we're all Cub Scout? Yeah, everyone's a Cub Scout tonight, mate. Everyone is a Cub Scout. Thanks, man. You got this 2026. Yeah, manifesting. Thank you very much, Mockingjay. I've been manifesting this shit since I started the YouTube and stuff. And yeah, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's just my content or me or what, but people resonate with it, and I appreciate that, man. I've got a lot of time for everyone who supports me, man. It's Tubey Breach, one that's hanging the rest of the legends. Yeah, everyone's in their gang. I feel like I'm running behind on the comments. I've got Blue Lobster and Pave Runts. Very nice. Yeah, I tried the Blue Lobster this month. Just sort of running out of it now. Everyone was banging on about it, and yeah, it's good, but I don't rate it at £100 good, if I'm honest. It is nice, got a nice smell, nice effects. But yeah, for £100, I want it to present itself in my vaporizer itself without me having to do anything. Do you know what I mean? So that one won't be another reorder for me, unfortunately. Sumo I've got coming in, Smokie. Mate, honestly, there's so many new strains on there. Like I see people mention strains on Facebook, and it's like, didn't even know that's a thing. Like, who is that? Literally new ones every week. It's fucking crazy. Thanks for the reviews you do. No worries, Titanium Tell. I am sort of trying to get at least one, maybe 2 reviews out a month now. But if not, I will always stick all of the flour that I get on the shorts so people can at least see. And if people have got questions about it, I will always try and answer the comments. So yeah. So if I don't do an actual long form review, there will always be a short, and you can just ask, was it any good or was it dog shit? Strawberry Grail was disappointing. Drift Turp's not for everyone, mate. Like I said, it's quite a unique. Fuck me, I've lost all the comments now. Quite a unique terp. But yeah, nearly 100. Yeah, but, 102. Yeah, boy. 61 likes. That's still not mathing quite, is it? If you're new, hit that like button. Sort of makes YouTube think I'm half popular and pushes it out to another few people. Told you you'd hit 100 people, mate. Yeah, mate. Crazy. 100 people watching Smokie in Bournemouth. What the hell? I love the pun with your handle. Oh, thank you very much, dude. To be honest, the Smokie McGreen name I've had for donkey's years. Like, it started off as my Xbox gamer tag. One of my mates, Ginge, had Smokie McWeed, and I thought, that's quite cool. I'm going to try and copy that. So I went for as close as I could get and went Smokie McGreen. And the name's just sort of stuck ever since, to be honest. Throughout my socials, and yeah, whenever I can't think of a name that I don't want to be my government name, Smokie McGreen is where it's at. And yeah, it sort of fits well. Yes, Mary Jane, do that. Yeah, sorry, Kels. that's how far behind I am. I said about, oh my God, I'm sorry, mate, if I'm not keeping up. Anyone have experience with Sundays frosted cookies? Sundays, I haven't tried any, I'm afraid. That's another brand I kind of stay away from, if I'm honest. Hello, Smokie. Andy Matthews, what's up, dude? Aztec Media, big up, pal. You know that. I'm going to play some lemon cherry gelato right now. What do you reckon on that one? It's not bad for 65 quid, so I've seen. Hope it's a wicked evening, sir. Thank you very much, Andy Matthews. Mary Jane, spread the love, people. Yes, spread the love. Mate, I can't believe how many comments there is. I need like an admin team. You're amazing, man. Thank you very much, Mockingjay. There are some people that would agree with you, and there are many more that would disagree, I reckon. But I'm cool with that. You can't be everyone's cup of tea in life, can you? Nice to see you all communicating with each other in the comments as well. Not just leaving it to me. That's nice. That's one thing I like sort of put off about the live. I've just imagined me sat there like that for the first half an hour, like just chatting to myself, like thinking of shit to do and being hella awkward. I didn't actually leave my phone up there for comments, did I? I'm managing now. Just got some California from D Labs, 27% nice for £8 a gram. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff for £8 a gram at the moment, to be honest. 100. Don't know what that's in relation to, but yeah, 100. Sorry, got to go and watch Smack Salad. Oh, fair play, dude. Nay bother. Even buddy. Stack Media. Found Strawberry Grow terrible. No terps. Fair one. I will, or like I have said on a certain video that I talked about earlier, the first batch I got of that was better than the second batch, like the more recent batch. But yeah, I'm still a fan. Vaping some strawberry froyo right now. Not tried that one. I have heard of that though. Got a friend to watch that video smoking. She signed up for Medican. She subscribed to your channel. Nice from Mary Jane. I appreciate you sharing. Sharing is caring, as they say. Jack and the Green Talk. Pavis one just tried. Oh, mate, such a great strain. Now it's time for Supreme Diesel. Yeah, Pavis one, like I said, banger. Supreme Diesel, only tried it once. I think it was the first batch that, one of the first batches that came out. And like I love sour diesel, so I thought that was going to be a bit of me. But unfortunately, pardon me, unfortunately, it wasn't for me. The taste just wasn't for me on that one, I'm afraid. What the prices start out on Medican? Pretty sure their cheapest strain is like 35 quid for 10 grams. And yeah, cannot grumble at 35. And I will say, like, even if these cheaper strains are dead and they've got like no terps, the effects are all still there. So like, I know that's where a lot of people that are new to medical will get shunted with the cheaper stuff, and they're like, they still get wasted, or not wasted, but they still get the medical effects they're looking for. Good terminology. But to like someone that's more experienced, they wouldn't have a nice time with that strain. But yeah, it's nice that you've got a range from sort of 35 up to a bit more. That's tech. Have you tried Supreme Diesel? Yeah, just talked about that. Per gram, yeah, 350, 3 quid. Is it okay to contact your website? Avenue Medical Vape Lounge open in Kent. Yes, Mr. Muffed Wob, if I've said that right. Yeah, drop me a message, an email, mate. The email or my contact details are on the website. If anyone hasn't seen the website, it is again www.smokiemcgreen.com. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get like a little jingle made up for that. How we doing, buddy? Yes, cannabis culture. All good, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, £3 to £10. That is the price range currently. Occasionally, we will get strains that are like £11, and I have heard talk of like a £13 a gram strain. But for the minute, they can suck my dick. Yes, Smoking Crew. Velo, yes, bro. Smokie, what's been your strain of the year? You have to wait. I've just filmed a video, mate. So you're going to have to wait until that comes out, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, I haven't just filmed it, actually. I'm going to film it tomorrow, but I've scripted it today. Lost comments again. Oh, there we go. Okay, mate. Much love, bro. Smoking. Oh, that was that one. Already read that. Got some Hollywood in yesterday. Nice, mate. It's gone down in price as well. $6.50. Can't really grumble at that price. Anyone try Curo Black Cherry Punch? Nope, not from me. Love your content, love your perms in cheek house. So thank you very much, Mary Jane. Yeah, just like, I don't know if you saw on my Facebook, but I was diagnosed with ADHD yesterday. So that's obviously why I'm a bit of a weirdo and not like really care how I come across. That's probably not the right way to word it. I obviously care how I come across, but I don't care what people think of me. Do you know what I mean? Like the poems and shit like that. I'll have loads of people saying, "Oh, the poems. Do you have to do the poems at the end?" It's like, if you don't want to watch the poems, you know they're coming at the end. Don't watch till the end, bro. Makes no odds to me. Like, I am me, and that is all there is to it. I'm here, 2 Medicates, watching, listening on PAX RS11 Fire OG this evening. Nice, had the PAX RS11. It was quite a nice one. Not the, if I'm honest, the fuck's that? If I'm honest, I've not really been a massive fan of RS11 on like the black market. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking for on a good RS11, but Skittles on the other hand, I can tell you what I'm looking for on a good Skittles. Have you tried sour? Loads of people are on about a sour cherry punch. I haven't tried it, mate. I'm afraid. I have not tried that. How are we doing, Medicate, mate? I'm just trying to make sense of these comments in my own mind. Let me take that off of there. Don't want to be seeing my messages. Right, where are we? Well, I hope you don't. I used to think the same thing, but Magic Vapor has got back over quickly. Yeah. Oh my god, is that how far behind? Is that what about the Venti? Jesus, I need to catch up. Stop going into detail. Like, cheers from BH2. Yes, bro. BH9 gang. BH9. Yes, Tony. How are you, mate? How's it going, bro? BRB. Grab a. Yep. Treat yourself, mate. Which I should have made myself a little hot chocolate or something. Thanks to you and your videos, bro. Just over a monthly eagle. Yes, the Lost Pariah. Nice one, bro. I'm glad my videos have been helping. That's why I do this shit. Do you know what I mean? Apart from the fact I get to sit in front of a camera and just chat shit to myself, I get to help other people as well. Good evening. Yes, camera's card, right. Yes, chatting to each other in the comments. That's what we like. Somebody's retracted a message. What does that mean? What does a message retraction mean? Does it mean they thought twice about calling me a bold prick or something? What was your favorite brand? I haven't really got a favorite brand as such, but like status quo. Oh, brand. Sorry. Probably like it's got to be a combination of AAAA. I always say AAAA are a good one to go to. Green Carrot, they're always like pretty much solid. Like Dough, I've only tried the Dough Brits, but again, quite good. Yeah. But again, like I said earlier, there's so many new ones coming out that it's hard to keep up. Like I've only got a 60 gram a month limit. Obviously, I want to keep stuff in that I know I like or that I think I'm going to like. But obviously, I want to get stuff to review as well. So it's hard. Like I need an unlimited limit. If anyone from America's watching, what's your favorite brand? Have you tried my favorite Seaver power plant? Never tried that, mate. I'm afraid. Hey, Smokie, I've been with Alternate Leaf for 4 months and was wondering how easy it is to use a different pharmacy. I enjoy Alternate Leaf, but find one too lacking in some strains. Yeah, my partner's with Alternate Leaf, and she's forever annoyed that they've always got like no new requests and shit like that. So, in theory, you should be able to send your prescription to another clinic, another pharmacy, sorry, no problems. But a lot of the time, pharmacies kick up a fuss. I know my partner's had no issues getting a script sent from Montu to IPS, but they're unkeen to get it sent anywhere else. So, yeah, but like I have done a video. If you go and check the channel out, wherever I am after this live, obviously, then I have done a video on scripts and what you're legally allowed to do in that. But like I said, clinics don't always play ball. Just chilling, let my food go down. You finish your rose medicaid, mate. Korean barbecue for sleep tonight. Great to see this live stream pop up. Loving that dual carb before sleep too. Mate, did you grab one? Yeah, they are fire, aren't they? Like I said, I've still not got myself a little second one. And someone mentioned in the comments on Facebook, or it might have been on these comments on the short I did of it, that you could use the second hole for a CBD cart. So you can obviously switch left or right on that. So you can just use one or the other, and then you can flick it in the middle and it'll do both. So you could have like the THC one and a CBD one and have the best of both worlds. Another message retracted. Like, I don't know if that's, yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm just going to not let it bother me, to be honest. Love, brother. Man vs. Universe. Not going to make still cooking veg. Let me serve that. Limoncello gelato was banging taste. Fuck me, that's how far behind I am. I'm sorry, people. If you asked a question about 10 minutes ago, I might get to it any second now. Mango K, 7 quid a D. Yeah, Mango K. I've heard good things about that. Hey, Smokie, you might not remember me. I messaged you a few times before. Just like to say I'm up and running now. 3 months in second attempt. Cheers, but you welcome, Ray. I'm not going to try and pronounce that second name. I'll murder it. But yeah, I'm glad I've managed to help you, bro. Power plant. What's the comments again? What's the main difference in hit is legal to street? So, like, the main difference is, and that's the one that swings it for me, is the legal side of it. Like, if you're going to pick up off Dave down the road, you can't then get pulled by the police and say, "Nah, Dave's got me, bro. I'm covered by Dave. It's all good." You can't be doing that. Whereas if you've got a prescription and you're using it as prescribed and you're not driving down the road smoking a joint listening to Bob Marley, as I said in my driving video, then yeah, you're all good, man. Yeah, so the legal benefits is what swings black market to legal to me. Hello, I just got my first medical delivery yesterday. Thanks for your help. Your videos are amazing. No worries, Jack. I've got you, bro. I am, like I said, I'm very glad that my videos have been helpful to so many of you. It makes all of this worthwhile. Do you know what I mean? It makes it all worthwhile. Have you, or is High from Teesside? Why, that's up north, innit? Oh, I just murdered that. Teesside is Newcastle, right? It's going to do my best Biker Grove accent. But I've learned from accents. I can't do accents because they upset people. People get butthurt and they don't like them. So accents are out the window. That's why I'm doing poems now, all right? But don't get me to do a poem on the spot because you know what I'm saying. Big up Jack Green Talk. Big up Jack, whoever he is, and his Green Talk. Cheers, cannabis. I'm not smoking. I just love eating wheat crunchies. Bro, what flavour? Crispy bacon? Worcester sauce. Do like crispy bacon, but they repeat on me. You're tasting them for hours afterwards. 35 up to 100 on my Medican. That's how far behind I am. Jesus. Sausage roll. Ha ha ha. But you won't get stoned, you mean? Don't know what that was for, but yeah, whatever, man. Price is equivalent to Amsterdam on UK medical. Like, someone was mentioning the other day, like, this pricing shit and about the, I'm going to go off on a tangent. So if you've asked a question, I'm sorry, I'll get to you in about 15 minutes. But someone mentioned about this glass jar stuff, £10 a gram. Oh, I wouldn't pay that on fucking medical. But like, there's people out there paying like 70, 80s, 100 plus on 3.5s a Cali. Do you know what I mean? And you're getting 10 grams of, and that stuff, like Super C stuff, especially, I would consider like top tier for 100 quid. And people are like, "Oh, fucking medical's too expensive." I think he's down. Yeah. Another 5 sub and like it's off me there, but I'd say original OG. Nice one, Mocking J. We're loving the new subs. 109 people still. Come on, gang. Yes, bro. Why haven't I done lives before? Like 19, 20 months I've been doing YouTube. I know it's about 18 months. I don't know. I've been doing it since July 24. If someone wants to do the maths, let me know in about 20 minutes. I'll get to it down there. We need to look at Germany and their medical. Yeah, Germany, honestly, Germany have got it. If I could move to Germany, I'd be there. Like, if I could speak German, I'm not going to try and murder the accent. You know the drill. But yeah, Germany have got it sorted. Like the grow your own thing. Yeah. If our government were as half as forward as the German government, then we would be in a good place. And 90% of the people in the UK wouldn't be moaning like they do these days. Fellow ADHDer says, "Rip that mask down, mate, all day long." Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Mango K was one of my most surprising strain of the year. Fantastic day strain, great price. Best strain. The only reason I didn't try that mango K was because it just gave me, like, I used to get a lot of fucking mango. I think it's mango haze. No, mango dream, maybe. I don't know. Mango something on black market. My mate used to get it all the time, and just anything mango now is just like, fucking fuck off. Labs, not lads. Missed that one. I'm so sorry, people, if like I'm missing your comments and you're waiting for an answer and you're just like, fucking mate, he's not going to get to me for about another 20 minutes. Yeah, I am sorry. Fully agree on those vape pens. Knock those off. Yeah, that's savage, mate. No good for you. Like, if that's all you're doing, or you just want them like for stealth, if you're going out and about, then they're solid. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, not all the time. Not full time thing for me. I prefer my flower too much. Anyone recommend a good tablet top vaporizer apart from the Volcano and a riser vaporizer? I would always say Peter R2K1i. I would always say a ball vape, something like a Ruby Twist. I could probably get it here without pulling my desk apart. So essentially, Ruby Twist is that. I'm not going to be able to get the electrics box, but it's. Oh, I'm going to have to. I can't talk about something and not show you. Sorry, I'm just going to have to stand up. Bear with us. Oh, fucking hell. I knew that was going to happen. Right. So you got this. It's like a little electrics box. Obviously, there's no power in it, but you power it on, you get a temperature there. You can adjust the temperature. That then heats that up, which has got a lot of rubies in there, which heat up. You then get any bit of glass that this little sucker will fit on. I just use the microdose bowl because I'm a pussy. And then, yeah, heat that up. Wait till that's showing the right temperature. Stick that sucker. It's not going the right way, but stick that sucker on. Put a little bit of flour in there. Stick that sucker on. Boom. Jobs are good in. But yeah, you won't beat the tape. Well, you'll find it very hard to beat the terps on a Ruby Twist. For real. Laughing faces. Why did I just say laughing faces? Just read emojis and fuck me. Oh, I may have lost comment. Bear with me. Am I going too slow for you guys or what? 115, obviously not. Still here. Andrew Price wants to drop in, say hi, Smokie. Keep up the good work. Peace and pot. Yes, Andrew. Be good to see you getting some videos out again, mate. I see your YouTube was quite popular back in the day. Hop back on it, mate. There is plenty of space for everyone over here, man. The more people shouting and screaming about medical, the better, in my eyes. What do you mix? D&B cakes, bro. I'm all about the cakes. Nah, I think I'm hilarious, but I'm clearly not. I mix generally hard trance, but like techno, sort of hard dancey sort of stuff. Bless up, bro. DJK Productions. Bless up, dude. Thanks for answering, Smokie. Great content. Thank you very much. Normally, Nige. I will answer all of these comments. Don't get me wrong. I am just making my way through them. My ADHD is making me go off on a rant. I didn't think this was going to be that popular. I might have to go and grab a bottle of water in a minute. My mouth's going dry. My text didn't make sense. Man versus Universe. Is that why you retracted it? Does that mean you deleted it then? Like I said, I'm learning all of this. Fudon won the ball vape. Well done, ball vape winner. Peter R2K11. It all depends what you're looking for. If you want hot hit, good ball vape, got Cloud Evo, nice smooth, but you won't get one. Yeah, like there's so many different portables, and obviously I've not tried them all, so I cannot comment. I can comment on the Volcano, Ruby Twist, and there was another one I had. Can't remember the name of it, but yeah. Evening, everyone. Evening, Ali Malcolm. Just come back from Smack Salad Prize giveaway. Congrats to the win. Yeah, congrats to the winners. Obviously, I couldn't be over there as well. As much as I'd love to multitask. Thank you for the Dynavac Smokie. Wiggy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I am going to post that picture as well on Facebook. I was just waiting for the other dude to send me a picture, and he sent me one. And I'm not going to lie, it's a lot better than your picture, Reese. But you know what I'm saying? What can I say? Man vs. Universe. I love this community. Yes, bro. Like, honestly, this community is solid. There are a few bell ends, but it's the same as anything. Like, no matter what community you're in, the majority of people are going to be decent, solid people, but there are going to be a few shifty little snakes, shall we say. But in my time in this game, like, I've been through quite a few of them. I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, I've been through quite a few and I know what I'm looking out for. And any sign of being a dickhead now, like from other content creators in general, like I know the signs. Like, not being big-headed or anything, but yeah, I know what to look out for. I am not as stupid as I look, am I? Medical is mids at best. UK organic growers. Everyone's got their opinion, bro. Obviously, if you know a good organic grower, then yeah, you're going to get some fire, but not everyone has that privilege, unfortunately. Might be a daft question. There's no daft questions. Let me just finish reading it first, make sure. How long have any of you waited after getting the tooth out to medicate? Well, actually, not long ago I had a tooth out, and the first thing I thought about was, fuck, I'm not going to be able to use my vape. But they just tell you not to suck too hard in case you knock the blood clot out. As long as you don't knock the blood clot out. Fucking Smokey's the dentist now as well. Fucking what? As long as you don't knock the blood clot out, you're all good. So just like when you suck, try and suck to one side a little bit, or just suck. I'm not telling you how to suck, but just suck gentle, like. That's what she said. When's the live poem for it? Mate, I cannot be doing live poems. I'm not prepared. I wasn't even prepared for this. Do you know what I mean? But here we are. Hey, bro, I've been watching you for a while. What's your opinion on Big Nasty Medical? I'm looking forward to join them at either or Medical Medican. Big Nasty Medical as in a clinic, or Big Nasty Medical as in the flower? I'll answer that in about 20 minutes when I get to it. The clinic, basically, I can't give an opinion on because I've never been with them. I've only ever been with Medica in my 19, 20 months as a patient. The flower, I'm not the biggest fan, if I'm honest. I know a lot of people are, but obviously we're all different, and those are just my views. Try Pave S1. Love Pave S1. Pave, Pave. I love it. Mate, I love doing the accents, but unfortunately, not everyone does love them, and I have offended at least 2 people that I can think of, and one of them has held it against me forever. Do you know what I mean? Calling the racist card and that because I did a fucking whatever. Fuck off, not bad. Much love from Scotland. Okay, I just said I wasn't going to do accents. What does he do? Okay, no, Jimmy. Now you mentioned a poem, I think you should freestyle. Mate, I can't be freestyling, bro. I'm not fucking Eminem. Like, I'd love to, but oh yeah, catch the next poem on my next video, bro. Mary Jane. I've currently got some Georgia Pie, Biscoff, Ripped Off Runts, Yoda Cap, Ripped Off Runts, and Yoda Cap. Heard the Yoda Cap, the latest batch, wasn't that great, but Ripped Off Runts is always a winner. Haven't seen that on my Medica for a while, actually. But yeah, for 850, that was fire. That's definitely the best, I would say, the best example of a runt on Medical. Pave S1. See, I'm speaking French now. Pave S1 was nice on its first batch, then it was irradiated. Yeah, it's non-irradiated now. The first batch I ever tried was the irradiated batch. And even that was fire to me. And then every batch since has been non-irradiated. And yeah, they've just been fireballs. I do love Pave. Pave Pave, however you want to say it. I don't mind glass at the price. I don't mind the glass at the price with that cheesecake all day. Can't make sense of that, mate. I'm sorry, man. My fucking brain's fried. Seed alert. Green carrot, Sonic strawberry. I did actually see that on the Medica today, and I was tempted to grab some, but I couldn't find the cross of it. So my ADHD brain sort of just gave up on it straight away. As soon as I couldn't find it easily, I was like, yeah, go back to that another time. RVS1, so gorgeous. Yeah, it's probably, well, it's definitely up there. That's all I'm going to say. Back to 10 G. Oh my God, 20 seconds backwards. Like I was saying, 10 G, like if you're one of these people that are buying Cali, like for 70, 80s, 90s for 3.5, and 10 G is good, my G. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Originally from BH14, left 30 years ago. BH9 gang. BH14, that's like Verwood way, isn't it? Ringwood, Verwood. Somewhere like that, if my maths serves me correctly. Not maths, geography. What's the lowest What's the lowest THC strain you use? I think the lowest I've had on medical is like 17% suds from 4C Labs. And that is a prime example of THC doesn't mean shit. Harvey S1, yeah, boy. Here it's £100 10G on the streets. Please do hardcore Arnold accent. Anything I don't even know who hardcore Arnold is, man. But I'd definitely give it a go if I did. 2120, chop it up. 2120 what? I ain't chopping shit up, bro. Started on Medican on your advice, which are great but limited. Like I did a video on Medican, like on my news section, but obviously I'm not with them, so I don't know what their formulary's like or anything like that. I've had a couple of people say that their formulary is a little bit limited, and I've had other people say, fuck me, this is much better than who I was with. So at the end of the day, like all clinics and all pharmacies should be able to get all of the flour that we see on like MedBud and stuff. And it's just down to the clinics whether they actually get that in. If they don't get it in, then it's going to take patients asking for them to get it in. And I think that's the way forward. Like I've seen that work in the community. Like if a clinic hasn't stocked a flour and people are asking for it, then the clinic's going to get it in. Maybe not one person, but like if 5 or 10 people are like, I want to try this certain strain that you haven't got in stock, then yeah, they're more inclined to get it in. Gonna have to go. No worries, medicated, mate. Take it easy, mate. Thanks for coming in. That was probably 20 minutes ago and I've missed it. I've been on now 46 minutes. Enjoy, dude. Yo, 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 gangster. Like, I am sorry if I'm missing people's comments and they're coming and going because I haven't replied to them yet, but I am going to reply to all of them. Mr. Smokie McGreen wore a blue hoodie, sharp and keen. Sweet hoodie, great. Mate, sausage roll Hayes, I'm not going to lie, I might be using you for my poems in future. That was quite good. I like it. Enjoy. Love, Tony. I'm in the process of joining Alternative. Is our pharmacy easy to work with and is the quality as good as others? Yeah, like I said, my partner's with Alternative. And yeah, the pharmacy is, I would say, fairly limited. I think they show a lot in stock, or they show a lot on their website, but it's not always in stock. So great live, Smokie McGreen, my brother. Have a great night, pal. See you later, Aztec dude. Keep it real. My Buddha Tudor. Oh, fucking hell, I'm nearly caught up. Right, you're going to have to ask me all questions because this is where it's going to get awkward. If I'm just sat here not answering questions, is it or I'm going to have to take longer on my answers. Is it cheaper than the street? I get through 5 ounces a month, pay 900. Shit, 5 ounces a month, bro. Is it cheaper? Jay's Melly Lounge, yeah, boy. How are we getting on, dude? Is it cheaper than the street? I get through 5Z a month, pay 900. Like, it depends. Like, there's obviously cheaper stuff out there, and there's more expensive stuff out there. Like, the prices range from 35 for 10 grams up to 100 for 10 grams. So yeah, there is a big price difference. Obviously the quality is going to change in between that, but yeah, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. Same with everything. Big love, G. Hope you're puffing good flour. Yeah, I am trying to, mate. Are you on commission with Medica? I am not on. Well, I've got a link with Medica. So if people sign up using my link, then I get a bit of a bounce back. But yeah, I'm not actively pushing that link and trying to get people to sign up. If people want to sign up for Medica, then they use my link. Happy days. If they don't, it's no skin off my nose. You know what I mean? Makes no odds to me. But I don't get free prescriptions or fucking anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't get any perks. Sorry, I've got a hat. But yeah. I wear a Nike and a North Face hat. I'm not sponsored by them. So. Struggling to choose the right clinic. Money isn't an issue, but I do smack. Actually, just talking about that, Medica, mate. Check my link. I'll get some money as well. No, I'm joking. Struggling to choose the right clinic. Money isn't an issue, but I do smoke a lot. Self-medication and it is pretty strong. It's just so sporadic. I need good, clean smoke delivered on time. That's a good thing about medical, mate. As long as you get your prescription in on time, then you're going to have no worries with running out. You'll get it delivered to your door by your postman, and yeah, life is good. And yeah, I've personally, in my experience, I have found that medical tends to be stronger than the black market stuff. Like, obviously, it's very dependent on where you are in the country, but where I am down in sunny Bournemouth, I'm not sure if it's just who I was getting it off or whatever, but as soon as I'd gone over to medical, like vaping it, and yeah, it's a lot stronger. Like, and you can choose your strength as well. Like black market, you'll know what strain it is, but there's very rarely going to be a THC percentage. Maybe on the Cali stuff, but got a few comments built up there. That's nice. Keep me going for a while. I've already read that one. Opinions on the best pharmacy. Can't really talk on best pharmacy. Like, I'm obviously with my Medica, and they obviously use their own pharmacy. So yeah, if that works for most clinics, will have their own in-house pharmacy. But again, most clinics should legally be able to send your scripts to any pharmacy, but not many actually like doing it. Tried 4C Labs banana Daddy Smokie, thinking of adding it to my list. I haven't tried any 4C Labs in quite a long time, actually, dude. Yeah, purely because I did a stint of doing like nothing but pretty much 4C Labs reviews, and everyone's like, oh my god, he's fucking working for 4C Labs. I was like, fuck you, man. Fuck, honestly, you can't do 2 videos in a row about people thinking you're working for someone. Do you know what I mean? And I would always be honest if I'm working for anyone, or if I've got a collab with anyone or anything, I would be honest. Do you know what I mean? I've got nothing to hide. At the end of the day, it's you guys that have got me where I am, so I will always be honest with you guys. 106 people, go on, my dudes, and 120 likes. That is what we like. My maths is fucking mathing now. Don't know if I'm allowed to swear on lives actually without getting age restricted, but yeah, that's what we like. Thank you very much for the likes, my people. What music do you DJ? Hard trance and techno, sort of like hard dancey sort of vibes. I will go to hard style if I'm drunk enough, but I don't drink. So. The best pharmacy is Specials because you can get everything on the market. It just takes longer because they order it in. Yeah, I have heard Specials pretty good, to be fair, Mary. Mary Jane, sorry. Don't want to call you just Mary. Yeah, I wasn't even you that said that. Sorry. It's one of the special. Yeah, I've got no experience with Specials, so I can't speak, to be honest. 150 BM for Z, 180 for medical. Yeah, like I said, it varies. Everywhere's going to be different. Like if you're one of these that's going to be buying like fucking Z of dog for 120 or 106 or something like that, do you know what I mean? Then you're probably cheaper off staying on black market. But if you want the legal benefits that come with medical and you want an insane amount of choice of flavors, then medical is the one that's making sense to me. And I'm not even that clever. So Dr. Green Farm, CB1 started good now. A week of failed deliveries. I thought that'll get high site or call was tasty. Again, got no experience. I can't, like, as much as I'd love to say, oh yeah, fucking CB1's mint or Medican's mint, I'm obviously only with my Medica, so I can only speak on my experience with them. I can, like I said, my partner's with Alternaleaf, so I sort of got a half an insight of how they work, but yeah, can't really speak on how other clinics are, mate, to be honest, as much as I'd love to. I'd love to be able to join all of them, like, and be like, oh my god, you're shit. Why are people with you? Obviously, there's a couple of shit clinics, and I'm not going to mention them because I'll get fucking botted. But yeah, DM me if you want to know what they are. Medical is a lot stronger than treat. Yeah, exactly that, Maniac. So after I join Alternaleaf, is it possible to swap to another, or would I need to start the process again? So no, if you join one clinic and you want to swap to another, it's as easy as getting a discharge letter. I say it's as easy. You've got to get a discharge letter from your clinic. So yeah, get the discharge letter. But I would always recommend doing the discharge not long after you've had a recent prescription off your current clinic, because that could take a little while and you don't want to get held up with no meds. So if you're going to swap clinics, do it just after you've got a prescription, is basically what I'm trying to say. Good night. God bless you. See you later on. Tap in. Peace out, Cub Scout. Always stay medicated. I'm actually quite surprised I haven't had to use my vaporizer yet. It's just, I'm buzzing with all these people in there, like 96 people at the moment. Go on, my dudes. What's your favourite strain I've had from a Medica? I'm going to record a top 5 video tomorrow, so I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. I want you, as many people as I can, to watch that video. So stay tuned, kids. Guys, no joke. Go medical. It's the best thing I've done in a while. Yes, man versus universe. Honestly, like, people are going to be like, oh my God, medical shit. I'd never do medical. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking the government's weed. As if like Keir Starmer's growing it in his back garden or something. It's not the fucking government's weed. Do you know what I mean? But we'll save that for another video. That's a video I've got coming up. There you go. You can nick that one if you want. But that's a little inside joke. Lost my train of thought there. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Yeah, it's not the government's weed. But yeah, honestly, you'll get, there's like maybe 2 or 3 different camps of people. You'll get the fuck medical people. You'll get the I've tried medical and it's shit people, or you'll get the medical people. Generally the people in the middle, like the I've tried medical and it's shit, are people that have tried. Like generally on your first consultation, the doctor will prescribe you something. Generally, it's not always the best choice. So people are like, try medical, get their first scripts, and they get fucking landed with a grow strawberry glue or something like that. And it's like, I'm surprised I never gave up after my first script, because I was like, the fuck is this grow strawberry glue all about? It's nothing strawberry, nothing glue, all hay. But yeah, people get landed with that shit and they're like, fuck medical, that shit. And then they never get to try the better strains, or like the more expensive strains, or yeah. That was a little rant, wasn't it? Fucking hell. I started with Curaleaf in April and switched to Medican in August. Yes, you've done yourself proud there. Can't even say that word without reaching. Loving the double vape. Yes, bro. Have you got yourself one? They are solid. I might have to have a little try. Man, I'm not sure how we go about smoking on here. Like, I don't want to get this age restricted if I can help it. But I don't know if you can notice, it is very cold in my lounge at the moment, so there might be some condensation coming off my breath in a bit. I'll have to see how it goes. 4C Labs dominated the market for a little. Those products, nothing good. Yeah, 4C Labs, fucking, they did smash it for a while. There's literally every week fucking 2 or 3 new ones coming out, but just consistency wise between batches, it wasn't always 10-10. I'm with CB1 and I've had no problems with them. Fair play, man. Yeah, like people, it's like one thing I've noticed in this medical scene. Sit back, get comfy. One thing I've noticed in this medical scene is that people, like, you'll get people that'll be like, oh yeah, love my clinic, and then you'll get people like, oh, I fucking hate that clinic. And like, no 2 people's experience is the same at any one clinic. Like, I've had pretty much a solid experience with my Medica, which is why I shout and scream about them. Whereas I know a few people that have had a shit time with my Medica. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh my God, the worst clinic ever. And like, I don't get special treatment because I create content. I don't get special treatment because of that. And my service, I have to wait exactly the same amount of time as everyone else does for my flower. I have to go through exactly the same process to get my flower. Like, yeah, I understand that not everyone has the same experience, and I understand people have more complicated needs than myself. And it could be a more complicated situation, but again, I try not to get involved in that because it's out of my remit, bros. I'd love to be able to help with shit like that, but no problems with them. CB1, yeah, Death Bubba, good effects. Yeah, loved Death Bubba. Haven't tried it for a while. Literally tried the first batch. Like I said, I've not tried another one since, just purely because of you working for 4C. It's my ADHD. I'm like, no, fuck you. I won't even touch them. Don't care what strains they've got coming. I'm not touching them. Got the Pavus one, the Caliac Skittles in at the moment. Happy with both. Yeah, mate, Caliac Skittles. Send me your postcode, bro. I'll come round and share a little bundy with you or something. I literally had my last one today. I've been saving my last little nug in the jar, just like opening it, smelling it every day. But yeah, it's gone. Apparently, it should be back at next year some point. Well, obviously, at fucking next year at some point. What am I chatting about? I think I've got some comments to catch up on again. I don't know which one. How far have I gone? Oh, there we go. Sorry about this, people. Fucking catching up again. Who's the best medical for you personally? I'm with Alternative 1-2 and have no bad comments. Hope you well, dude. Yeah, again, like I was saying just earlier, there's a clinic for everyone, man. Like, just because I'm with a clinic, it doesn't mean that's going to be a good clinic for someone else. So. Some of the latest techno is banging right now. Pretty damn funky. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I quite like some of the dark rolling sort of jaded, like the Valley Welsh techno. All about that shit. Legal outweighs curtain twist. And yeah, definitely. And like going to meet people in dodgy car parks and fucking not knowing what it is and getting it in fucking silver foil and fuck all that, man. Getting it delivered to your door, that should be enough. Do you know what I mean? I know some people get that anyway, but yeah. What's your go-to ball vape temp, bro? I use about 280 normally on the Ruby Twist. That's like my happy zone. I've gone up to like 300. I don't know if it's like degrees or what on there though, but who knows? I'm no good with temps. I just I do 180 on the Venti and about 280 on the Ruby Twist. But that's just keeps my throat nice, you know what I mean? I'm not one to be fucking coughing and spluttering all over the place. That does, as much as it gets you higher, it's not. I don't enjoy coughing. I've been with 3 clinics over 6 years. My Medica's specified. Yeah, see, and I'll guarantee you somebody else will be down there like that. Oh, my Medica's fucking shit. It's clinics, man. You can't live without them. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. Same as women. Nah. I'm with CCC Cardiff Cannabis Clinic. Yeah, love Cardiff. Well, I love Sam. Speak to Sam quite often. She's a lovely lady. I've been with 3 clinics over. I've fucking read that one. Curely sent their discharge over to Medican. Yeah, that's what I did. Beautiful. Yeah, that's good actually. I thought that the clinics would make you get the discharge letter, but if they've done it themselves, that's handy, Harry. Find an alternative, great so far. Yeah, you can't moan at those sort of prices, really. With Medica, 100% menus. Yeah, menu. Like I said, I can't speak on other clinics. I have seen Alternative's menu, and the Medica pisses all over that. So, thank you. See you. Take care, people. Whoever's leaving, I'm not going anywhere yet, but not just yet. Thank you for getting me on the script, Powerport Crafty Plus, and I don't like it. Can you give me any tips what to do? Will say the Crafty Plus isn't the best stores and Bickle vape. Like the Crafty or the Mighty, they're solid. They're decent vapes. You know what I mean? A lot of people swear by them. But personally, like I've tried a Crafty. I had a Crafty Plus. I've had a Mighty, and I've now got the Venti. And the Venti slaps all of them. Do you know what I mean? It's night and day difference. Like, and it's just for me, it's the airflow. Like with the Mighty and the Crafty, the airflow is quite tight. Like you have to suck as if you're trying to suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Name the film. Can you name the film? But yeah, with the Venti, I've got the airflow on 3, like whacked right up, and it's like it's just like taking big breaths. You know what I mean? I can use that so easy. It's a beast. But yeah, with vapes, mate, with dryer vapes, I will say, like you get what you pay for in the vape world, unfortunately. Has Zangria hit medical yet? I think we've had a Zangria cross, have we not? Cannot quite remember. There's like over 200 strains on medical at the moment, so it's hard to know what's there and what's not. It's fucking crazy, bro. Take care, Tony Collard. Sorry if I missed you, bro. Superseed stuff is next level, just hard to get off. If you're with Medica, they've actually got a new batch of the Superseed stuff in. I'll tell you exactly which ones it is. Because I'm kind like that, and I've got my phone, and it's 2025, and it's all modern and shit. And this new Medica app is quite quick and easy to use. So yeah, 10% off of my link in the app. Not really. So oh fuck me, it's gone out already. I shouldn't have spoke too soon. So they have only got Mystery Mountain GMO Mac in stock at the moment, which is a 27%er. They did have 2 other ones on there earlier this afternoon, because I checked. And I was even going to do a little short to say, people with Medica, head over now and get your super seed. But yeah, there's one left on there at the moment, so go treat yourself, bros. £100, yeah, £100. Peace out, everyone. Done that one. Yes, very good evening. Mention shit clinic. Yes, go for it, Jay. Honestly, there's only 2 like proper shit ones that I know of. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get myself into trouble. Curaleaf for me is worse. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Curaleaf. Again, like I've got no personal experience with them, but yeah, it's just one that pops up on a regular. They're not the greatest. My dude, I did message my Medica for a hat, but they said they don't do the hats. He even emailed them to double check. How actually did you get yours? I was giving it to I was giving it, but I assume it's because I do content and they obviously want me promoting the hats. I've got a blue one as well back there somewhere. I'm lucky because I've got 2. Not showing off. Oh, also, if anyone wants to buy that, it's definitely a sales pitch. An original 1986 FA Cup winners crown paints in excellent. Like none of this is lifting. It's on eBay. Full kit. If you're about my age, you would have remember wearing these kind of shorts as a kid. It's like that fucking horrible material. Jesus. But yeah, full kit on eBay. Head over there. I'll give you 10% discount on that if you enter the code Smokie McGreen. Yeah, where was I? Anything's better than the Matrix meds. Don't know what the Matrix meds is, but I'm gonna believe you, bro. It's cold. It might be getting cold inside in a minute. Actually, I do think my ADHD is starting to fucking kick off a little bit, so I need to chill myself out. Anything's better. Yeah, read that one. Keep reading the same comments over and over again. Eat some ginger for that little cough there, bro. Yeah, 4C Labs was good for a while. Got cookies coming this week. Yeah, like I said, I haven't tried anything 4C for a while. You think they treat people differently? Oh, I've lost the comments again. It's mad. Like I can scroll a little bit on the comments and then they're fucking boom down to the bottom, and then I've lost where I was. Oh, there we go. Relief sucked me in with a medical cannabis card. Oh, which you don't need. Your prescription loan. Exactly that, DJK Productions. 2 words in there nearly made me throw up live. I've had a good experience with Medica as well, but they let me down this week. First time in history. How do they let you down, bro? Because I buy loads, I'm allowed out on this. Paid the invoice early Friday and normally get my meds the next day, but didn't happen. Yeah, I will say I put my invoice in, my prescription in on Monday, I think, just for a couple of bits, and I didn't get my invoice until I think it was Wednesday, maybe Thursday morning. No, sorry, I didn't get the confirmation for 2 days afterwards, and I only got my invoice yesterday morning. So that's obviously paid, so I'll probably get them Tuesday now. But obviously it's Christmas, and they have let people order their scripts early. So if your prescription was due over the Christmas period, then you can put it in like from the 8th, I think it was. So yeah, they've obviously got shitloads going on. But again, like I allow for that. Like I know that there's going to be a delay, so I won't let myself run out, and I put my script in, and yeah, so like that sort of shit doesn't get me angry. Whereas I know some people will be coming from like Medican or Alternaleaf, where you get like as long as you've ordered your script by 3:30, you get it next day delivery. That's cool, man. I'd love that. Do you know what I mean? But unfortunately, that's not the service you get with Mar Medica at the moment, and yeah, but hopefully one day scripts will turn around a little bit quicker. But like I said, for me, I just allow for that, so it doesn't wind me up. I know that pisses some people the fuck off. Why are you not keen on 4C? It's not that I'm not keen on them, it's just that I did a batch of like 4C reviews quite consistently, and people just started shouting, "Oh my God, you're working for 4C," and it's like, bro, I'm not working for fucking no one. Do you know what I mean? I am working for myself. I'm not even working. I'm doing this for free at the moment, man. It's fucking, you know what I'm saying? I do it for the love. But hopefully in the long run, I will be building myself like a business or something. Do you know what I mean? I've obviously got a bit of clout now in the industry. Not clout, but I've got a big following. Do you know what I mean? And they're not just following me for my Dorset pounds. It might be because you think I'm a little bit funny, but and like funny, haha, not funny. Think if you're truthful about your needs, you get help you need. I've been in chronic pain for years. I'm not staying right for the last 7 years. Exactly that, bro. If you're honest with these clinics when you have your consultation, then you are not going to have a problem. I think a lot of people have problems when they see you later, Mary Jane. Take care. I think a lot of people have problems when I forgot what I was fucking saying then. When they're not honest with the clinics. And yeah, if you say you're using less than you actually are, then you get prescribed less, and then that's not lasting you for as long as it should. And yeah, honesty is the best policy throughout life, not just with medical cannabis. I need one of them hats, bro. I'll tell you what, if they send me another one, I'll send you one of my ones. How's that? Or I'll see if they give me one to do a giveaway. Thank you to your channel. I signed up with Medican. Totally recommend it. No worries, Stuart Gibson. I appreciate you, bro. You're going to have to bear with me. I'm just going to grab a drink of water. 2 seconds. Here I am. Yay. Got a mouth like a fucking postman's sock over here. I've been talking for like an hour and 11 minutes. And if you've watched my top 5 of things that medical patients should do, you would know that number 5 was drink more water. So I'm taking my own advice. I've got 10G left of Caliac saved. Oh, mate, I wish I could have saved that. It's all gone. Wish I could have saved it. Alternative pay monthly scheme is pretty good at the moment. £5. Yeah, £5 a month. Can't moan. Same with Medicam. Like you just pay $4.99 delivery a month. I don't know how these clinics are doing it, to be honest. I don't know how they're in business, but they obviously are. Delivery to local post shop is the best option. Yeah, I always get my scripts. Like when Medica send a prescription out, you'll get an email from Royal Mail the evening before. And then you can click on that generally and say update delivery options. And I will always get it delivered to my local delivery office. And then I know it's there at 8 o'clock. I can go there at 8 o'clock, be sat there tapping my foot like, oh, where's my fucking script? And it's there. I haven't got to wait for my prick of a postman to turn up. I'm sure he's a very nice man, but he's not when he's rocking up at fucking 1 minute to 1 with my prescription. So we can, yeah, no, it's not about getting high, it's about medicating. Exactly that, Mary Jane. Smokie, when we go in the studio, bro. Studio? What are we going to make some beats or something? It's not a cough that carries you off, it's a cough and they carry you off. Try saying that when you've had a few ball vapes. Hey, I'm going to have one now. It's about to get quite chilly in my lounge. And you could potentially see my breath. Curaleaf 650 a gram. One flower I've never tried. I've never tried any of Curaleaf's flower. Not for me, I'm afraid. I just don't like everything they stand for as a clinic. But... And that's it. The vent is heated up already. What way am I going off? I'm going off here. First one's always terps. Here I am. Hey, it's just terps on the first one. Like you never get any vapor. Well, I'm only doing that because I don't want to get the fucking video age restricted, and I don't know how YouTube are playing games. Oh, that is nice. That's actually the blue lobster in there, and that is quite tasty. Do I have to contact my doctor if I'm alternately to join my Medica, bro, or will it just get transferred? So I would, excuse me, I would If I'm with Alternative, join Medica. So I would wait until you've got a prescription off Alternative, contact the Medica, say you want to join, and then get your discharge letter off of Alternative. They should, like, I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's an email or if they send it to you or if they send it to the other clinic. Someone mentioned earlier they send it to another clinic, or they send it to the clinic themselves. So, Full Metal Jacket, yes. Golf ball through a garden hose, yes, John Stephen. You know, must be about my age as well, then, dude. Dude, looks like you're trying to suck something else, brother. Please, I am not that kind of guy. Sucks that it's illegal to smoke meds and Smith. What you do behind closed doors, bro? No one has to know about, do they? Have you seen the medical advertising? Jordan, yeah. Yeah. The Julian Northcote one is quite funny. I used to watch him as a kid, you know what I mean? So that sort of shit appeals to me. I really should turn that heating on because look, you see my breath. That's how cold it is. Miracle Mountain. Not tried the Miracle Mountain. Isn't the spliff a self-made vape? It is behind closed doors. Next Friday, Strange Run Real. Yeah, next Friday. I haven't seen them for a while, actually. Still 83 people in there. Yes, my dudes. If you haven't clicked that little like button, then give it. Where is it? It's going to be around here somewhere, I think. Or maybe that's. I don't fucking know. Give a little like button, a clicky for us. Just lets YouTube think that I'm quite popular. Do you game, Smokie? I used to game all of the time, bro. But then I started doing YouTube, and I haven't got the time to do both, to be honest. Like, I used to play COD and shit like that with my mates, and I'd literally, the time I spend filming videos or doing content for Facebook or other shit now is time I would have just been sat there like that. Fucking joint hanging out my mouth, do you know what I mean? Ash falling all over me, playing Call of Duty, getting whipped because I'm fucking 45 and there's like 12-year-olds playing it with reflexes of a cat, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I unfortunately had to give up on the old gaming. It was a good time though, do you know what I mean? It was a good time. I'll always remember it fondly. The closest I come to gaming these days is I've got an Xbox at my partner's house, and I'll play the Xbox there occasionally. Play a bit of UFC, but that's my like stress relief. I'll go on UFC, do an online match, and punch some people in the fucking head. Saves me doing it in real life. I need that hat, bro. Ross, please stop going on about the hat. Or have I already read that comment? I might have read that comment. Fuck me, I don't know where I'm going. Man vs. Universe Night, dude. I'm a little bit behind on the comments again. No worries, dude. I'm probably going to go live again at some point because this was quite chill, actually. Signed up with Medican. Thanks to you, Smokie. No worries. Evas Apprentice. Glad my video helped you. Just about to try the Safricana Redbeard. Not tried it yet. No, I've not tried any of that stuff, mate. Good evening, Pete Parrish. How are we doing, sir? The Turpinator. Apple Frit is lovely. Good night, all. Good night, sir. Smoke a lot. They send you a discharge letter to you, but make sure you have all your ducks in a line. Yeah, the medical will want information from your own doctor. Okay. Doctors are fuckers, aren't they? Wanting more money for bits and bobs. Bro, you're living the dream. I'm trying to live the dream, mate. From where I was dragged up, I guess you could say I'm living the dream. Not quite yet. But yeah, hopefully next year will be a bigger year for the channel and for me on a personal level. Like, I've got some goals I want to achieve, and this is helping push me towards those goals being smashed. So, like I said before, I appreciate everyone that fucks with the channel, and I appreciate everyone that fucks with me. Not like that, you dirty boys. See you later, Gary Cornett. Sorry, dude. Mate, I keep missing these. I'll read a few comments and I'll go back up and read some I've already reading before. Any recommendations on the cheaper solutions? Like, I've never tried, or I don't really tend to try any cheaper stuff, if I'm honest. Purely because I'm quite happy with the quality I'm getting. Like, I've tried cheaper stuff in the past, obviously, but I'm quite happy with the stuff I'm getting at like 7.58. I will go up to £100 if it's I think it's worth it. Like, I've been smoking weed for quite a long time, so I've got half an idea of what I know is going to work for me, or what I think is going to work for me. Sorry. So yeah, I don't mind spending that a little bit more if I think it's going to be a belter. Redbeard. I was going to say Redbeard's quite an old strain, isn't it? Yo Henry the 8th, bruv. No way you're 40. Yeah, 45. I know I look like I've had a hard paper and some bags under my eyes. It does it. That's what fucking stresses me out. If anyone's got any tip, actually, my sister got me. She's probably not watching, but my sister got me these. So the next live I do, I might whack them on. See if it helps the bags under my eyes. There's no guarantee it will do, but we can but try. As a man of a certain age, you've got to start looking after your skin, do you know what I mean? Because the way it's going, they're going to be fucking down here soon, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to have bags under my eyes. I'm going to have cheek bags. So, yeah. But, yeah, in all joking aside, I don't give a fuck what I look like, man. It's not my problem. If people don't like looking at me and they reach, and I'm not going to change. I am me. Still ready to start my T-boy job whenever. Yes, bro. You'll be the first person I contact when I'm after a T-boy. When I take on my first employee, Ward Wells is that man. Nice to hang out. Hang out with your wang out. Yeah, boy. Actually, it's probably gone off. Yeah, it's well gone off. Good thing about the venti though, it takes like 20 seconds to heat up and you're back to where you were. Like smashed. Yes, my like smasher. Thanks to you, I switched from Relief to Medican and now save money I never had. You're welcome, bro. That's fucking, excuse my French, and excuse me while I vape. Hear that airflow? Oh, see how cold it is. Yeah, that the main reason I've done that video, bro, is to help people save money. Do you know what I mean? If people are paying like 30 quid a month or whatever, and you can just go to paying £5 a month plus your meds, it's fucking no-brainer. Get on it. Like I said, if I was having a shit time with my Medica, then that would be the first place I'd go. Do you know what I mean? But unfortunately for me, and fortunately for them, I've got no complaints. Looking nicely medicated. Yeah, that's bags on my. I always look medicated, mate. It's a 50G limit of flour. I've got 60. I created this account all because of you. All because of me. You're going to make me cry in a minute. Big up UK Medical Bud 420. I should probably come and give you a little follow then in a bit. I don't know. I don't want to press anything now because I don't want to lose the stream, but I will leave this video up and go back through the comments and I will come and give you a follow, bro. Legally medicated. Yeah, boy. It's 110 degrees on the streets. Yeah, exactly. Street prices and medical prices are very much the same, bro. Do 10 step 75 plus, but if anyone has any other cheaper options, I like the 8888 LCG is 65, and that is available at the moment. Medica is definitely better than Relief for choice. Yeah, 100%, man. Not that I know what Relief is like, but I know they can be quite restrictive. Like, I get people comment on my reviews like, how are you getting all this flour? I'm like, what clinic you with, bro? Like, Relief or Cureleaf? I'm like, say less, fam. You know what I'm saying? Carly Simon. I love bacon. I love bacon as well, bro. Bacon and eggs. I love bacon and eggs. Easy, legal, the best. Like $92, no riffing. Exactly that. Exactly that. Just got some gas cake by Octane. Very nice. Yeah, I think that's another new one. So happy with my venti on the £5 membership. £5 membership for a venti? Oh, sorry, £5 membership at your clinic, and yeah, got ya. See, it's getting late. The venti's kicking in. It's gone off again. We're all medicated, mate. Yes, we are all medicated, mate. Your Medican video changed my full life, bro. If you're trying to make me cry, then carry on. Probably put the heating on in a minute. Condensation, bruvs. It's a lot stronger, yeah. I've got 500 subs in 3 months because of your video. Yes, bro. Are you milking it off me, are ya? Fucking what? Happy days, mate. Supreme D's on LCG for next month. On your comp. Yeah, boy. How you getting on with that Dino app, actually, Reese? Have you got the heat and technique down to a T yet? Sorry, baked. Everyone's baked, bro. What's the percentage of the AAA LCG? I'm pretty sure it's 19%. Pretty sure. But again, like I said earlier, with the suds, that means fuck all. You know what I mean? As long as the terpene blend is nice in there for you, then yeah, THC don't mean shit. What's the minimum order per month? 10 grams a month. All comes in 10 gram packs. There are a lot of people that just get 10 grams a month to be legal. Do you know what I mean? It's, obviously, I don't recommend that, but you do you, babes. But yeah. Free venti. Yeah, I wish, bro. I wish. Take care, Maniac. Peace out, Cub Scouts. 19% LCG. Yeah, boy. How many hits do you get from a venti? I use a crafting. It's one and done kind of. So I've had, what have I had off this? 5 so far. And that's 6. And they're still decent clouds, you know what I mean? Even when they run out, the cloud's still decent. I mean, the condensation, because of how cold it is in it. That's 7. Like, I suppose you'll get probably between 10 and 15 out of a cap. I use the dosing capsules. So yeah, I'll probably get 10, 15 puffs, which that is really good to replicate the smoking side of things. Obviously, being black market user, I used to smoke joints. Yes, with tobacco. Ugh, fucking filthy boy. But yeah, the thing with the vape that I needed was to be able to replicate smoking. And like, I've tried millions of vape. Like, I tried the Crafty, like I said, the Mighty. The first one I ever tried was a Magic Flight Box. I don't know if you've ever seen one of them. It's like some archaic sort of fucking device that looked like it was going to electrocute you. You just jammed a battery in the side of it to get the conduction or the connection working. But yeah, it's that the venti is honestly the closest to smoking I've ever found. I know people rave about the Dynamite 2 and shit like that. I've never tried one of those. But when I was looking, yeah, the venti was the one that was doing it for me. And again, the battery life is solid on it. Sorry if you're new and you'll just see me jump off screen. I'm just trying to turn my heating on because it's quite cold in there. But yeah, we're probably coming to the end of that now, and I've had about 13 or 14 puffs off it. So yeah, you get a good amount, you get a good return for a venti. And like, I got it when it was new. I paid like 400 quid for that sucker. And yeah, it is worth it for me anyway. Thank you very much, Del Morgan. Glad you appreciate the live. Like I said, I've been putting off lives for so long because I thought I would just be sat here by myself, like, and it would be hella awkward. Or I actually thought I would get quite a few trolls, like, trolling me, and I thought I'd be there in the comments, like, trying to fucking delete people and shit. But you lot have been fucking sound, and I appreciate that. So yeah, I will definitely do another one. See you later, Ross. Take care, dude. And like I said, if I get another hat, mate, it's yours. Got you, bro. So where did I get up to? Just finishing Gelato Dream. Supreme Diesel Modified Gas. Nice. Can't go wrong with a bit of green carrot, mate. Yeah, sort of. It's all good one. But I know what you told me to get it be a lot better with heat temps. Pardon me. Yeah, like I said, I always stick at 180 on the venti. I never go any higher. Generally never go any lower. If I've got a terpier strain, I might go down to 175. But yeah, 180 is my sweet spot. I don't cough. I don't fucking choke. I get a nice flavour 95% of the way through the dosing capsule. And yeah, solid. And the only other extra, or different thing I've got on mine is the glass tip. Needs a bit of a clean, but it's only me that uses it. So, but yeah, that glass tip makes a massive difference as well to, like, if you're using it on a regular, then the normal plastic tip on the venti can get quite warm. But yeah, the glass tip takes all of that out of the equation. And I know people will be like, oh, you can get the bubbler for it and shit like that. And yeah, that's cool. But I personally think the bubblers, like, I'd have to be using it down here, like a bong. Bubblers make it so much taller. I'm not about that life. I'm not about it. Where did we get up to? 13 days from. With it, I have a couple of options done. Oh, was that the Dynavap? Yeah, because the bowl is quite small on the Dynavap. It doesn't take a lot to finish it off. I could probably dig my Dynavaps out. Actually, where's my one thing I will say, if you've got a Dynavap, is in the new Vong X, yeah boy. I will say is I recommend getting one of those, a wand, because I found the heating. Bear with me, people. I've just got to message my mum. Yeah, I know, I'm cute. My mother is off to bed, so I have to say goodnight to her, all right? So, just talk amongst yourselves a minute. Bear with me. Got to look after your parents. Where were we? 13 days from first call delivered to my door. I have all the screenshots to prove too, bro. From the way you posted that Medicaid video, or from the day you posted that Medicaid, I thought exactly. If like, that's one thing that a lot of people are like, medical puts them off, is the prices for the consultations and shit. But mate, prices are so cheap these days. Like you say, you can get them for free. Just pay $4.99 delivery plus your flour. Absolute no-brainer. Taste of Wood MF2. What's that, the tiny mite? I don't know what you mean. Sorry, mate. Ariza Solo. Yeah, a lot of people rate the Ariza Solo free. I personally haven't used one. Ball vape. Yeah, ball vape's where it's at, bro. Like, if desktop-wise, like, yeah, ball vape's where it's at. Obviously, you can't be rocking out, taking it in your pocket and shit, but yeah. Tiny Mike 2 is awesome. Yeah, I know, like, Medicated mate that was in here earlier. He's got another channel. I know he rants and raves about the Tiny Mike. I am going to have to try and get hold of one to. Sorry, that's my duties done there. I'm off duty as a son now. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Tiny Mike 2, people rant and rave. But yeah, I've just never got around to trying it. All vape smacks. Even though, quick question: cookies, apples, and banana are as good as the Vasco Blue Lobster? I've tried the Blue Lobster, not tried the apples and bananas. But yeah, like, people were ranting and raving about the Blue Lobster. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I don't think it's £100 nice personally. But that's just me being a fussy prick. I'm sold. I'm going to get one. You're welcome, bro. Honestly, you won't regret it. You can pick them up fucking well cheap now as well. I think there's one vape site, I can't remember which one, but I think you can get them for about 269, or it might be 289, I don't know. But yeah, either way, that's an absolute steal for a venti. And like the glass tip thing on the end is like a £5 or something. And then yeah, you've got a vape for life. I'm using Dynavap M7 XL. Like how easy it is to use and clean, but can never get decent vapor from it. Yeah, like I was saying about that's what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my mother. If you're going to use a Dynavap, I would recommend an iSpire wand, because the heat in the Dynavap is a ball ache. Do you know what I mean? Get one of the other ones out. Yeah, sitting there with a lighter can look quite crackish. Do you know what I mean? But if you've got one of these, then you're sorted. You know what I mean? Just fucking sits in there. Got your Dynavap. That is the M7 Teutonium, which was very kindly sent to me by Dynavap themselves. But yeah, you just switch this on. 5 clicks, switches on, and it's 5 clicks and it switches on. Thank you. And then it tells you a temperature. Temperature doesn't really matter unless you're doing dabs and shit, but because this is an induction heater, so you literally just double click it and the red thing will flash, and then stick that sucker in there. I don't think I pressed it twice. Yeah, there you go. It's flashing now. And stick that in, and it heats up. And then in about 2 seconds, you should hear a click. Come on in, you sucker. There you go, do it. And then yeah, that's good to go. There's nothing in there, so I'm not just gonna suck on that. But yeah, they are, the induction heaters take all the crackheadness out of using the Dynavap, I would say. They're a little bit pricey, but they are worth it in the long run. And you can replace the batteries in them as well. It comes with 2. I'm not clever enough to know what number batteries they are, but yeah, they come with 2 of them suckers, so you can. I don't think the battery life's that great on it, but obviously, if you've got a couple of spare batteries, you can charge them, and job's a good in. Job is a good in. Show you the range of Dynavaps while I'm here, shall I? Something to do. Hyperdyne. This is the big boy. You can get like, I think it's 0.5 of a gram in that sucker, I think. Could be wrong. But yeah, that is just the normal standard cap on that one. But that is a beaut if you want big sessions. Obviously the M7, that's not the XL. If you are going to get a Dynavap and it's an M7, I would recommend getting the XL, because after a few uses that can get a little bit warm. And then this isn't in a proper pot because it was sent to me by them before it was actually released, but this is the Baby Rattle Unidyne. That's the Dynavap version of a ball vape. There is balls in there. You can change all the balls and shit. And I also got the thermal cap for the Hyperdyne as well, the big boy, which has got green beads in, but it doesn't work with the iSpire wand because it needs metal to conduct. Mate, I haven't even been checking these comments. Fuck me, sorry. I'm just chatting to myself. One absolute weirdo. Hold is that, bro? Yes, Ross is probably gone now, but yeah, I've got you covered on a hat, bro. Have you ever tried Pineapple Express from All Nations or Sonic Strawberry? No, I haven't, mate. Not tried either of those, if I'm honest. And the last Dynavap I've got to show you is the Vong X, that is a pretty little thing. Is that going to zoom in? There you go. That is a little bit of sexiness, right? And that little thing got like the hit hole there. Oh, mate, I can't. It's shut. I can't shut it. And see, this is one of the reasons I don't do lives as well. Because if I start using that vape, start going all silly, don't I? So, yeah. Right. Anyway, it's enough of the dying of apps. Let's get back to some questions. I go live most nights, but I set them to private after because I'm a bit much for you. Yeah, I'm probably a bit much, to be honest, for everyone, but I'll leave this one up just for shits and giggles because there's been quite a few people in there. I think I've answered quite a bit of information, so it will be good for people to look back on, and I'm sure there will be some stalkers that would love to see what I've said on live as well. So, where are we? I greetings from Northampton, MA. I'm assuming that's not the Northampton in the UK because my geography is brilliant. So. Can you get the flower from Medica? Yes, bro. Medica have got their own in-house clinic. And this is the first time listening to you live and really enjoying it. No worries, dude. I'm glad people have been digging it. Like I said, I've been fucking well nervous in a year and a half that I've been doing YouTube. Well nervous to going live because I thought I'd be sat here by myself. But yeah, it's been cool as fuck. I don't want to go, do I? I should be going to bed soon, really. But I don't want to go. I don't want to leave you, man. Still like 76 people in there. Mad thing. I see other people's lives and they're like fucking 6 hours, and I think to myself, how can they sit there for 6 hours doing a live? What the fuck? But yeah, I could easily do it. It's savage. So yeah, definitely expect more lives coming because Brother, do you rate sativas? If so, what do you recommend? I'm personally in Monty One Leaf. So the whole indica sativa thing is a bit of a not a lie or a myth, but it's a bit outdated, if you like 10 years ago, you could pick up an indica, it's like a straight indica, and you could pick up a straight sativa. But these days, it's so hard to get a straight one way or the other because they're all hybrids. Like they're all fucking bred. Like I'm not going to insult people from a place in the UK, but they're all interbred. So yeah, it's very hard to get a straight sativa. You can get sativa leaning like hybrids, but personally, I'm not a fan of sativas, so I tend to stay away. But because I keep my ears and eyes to the ground, nose to the ground, whatever the saying is, I know that the Doe Jack Herer is meant to be quite a good sativa leaning hybrid, and there's another one as well that's obviously going to leave my head when I want to think of it, but yeah. There is quite a few ones, mate, but I am not the person, unfortunately, to be guiding you with sativas. Been enjoying the Yoda cat freeze. I think I've missed some gelato orange. Yeah, gelato orange cake. I'm saying nothing because I've got a video coming out about my top 5. But yeah, thanks for replying. No, it's all subjective. It's good for me. The donkey butter wasn't effective. Yeah, again, I didn't try the donkey butter. It's my bedtime. Get to bed, John. It's saying. Smokie. That's not my government name. What was I saying? Yeah, donkey, but I know people were ranting and raving like, oh, fucking 36%. I can't wait to get some of that. And it fucking flew out of stock. And then I think Smack Salad tested it and it was like 27%. It's like, fucking don't bullshit us, man. Just tell us the truth. Yeah, I had the last batch of the orange cake and wasn't a fan. The orange, like the straight orange, like it was quite confusing because you had like orange cake, gelato orange cake, gelato. There's like quite a few similar strains from the Lot 420 AAAA brand. But yeah, I've wasn't a huge fan. I'm not a massive. I don't mind the orange terps. I know some people don't like them at all, but yeah, I don't mind them. Smart bit of kit. What were we talking about there? That smart bit of kit. Yeah. Show me the batteries. I'm a battery builder. Battery is your name, Bill? Battery builder, Bill. I'm saying that on your pissed. It's probably got it written on the side, to be honest. It's a 20. I don't want to get you fucking give you a semi here by talking numbers, all right? So just chill yourself. But it's an Aspire 2900 milliamp hour. Is that doing it for you? That's what they are. I'll show you if it focuses. What a camera. Yeah, 2900 milliamp hours. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I hope that's done it for you, bro. Now I've lost comments again. Banger. Hello from the UK. Hello from the UK. Cheers, guys. Norfolk. We always have Alloy. Indicus TVs are subspecies. Yeah, bro. Stardog used to hit it. Not anymore. Yeah, no, fuck Stardog. That's one of my most hated strains. Like, if you could say to me, like, Smokie, what's one strain that you'd never smoke? Stardog is number one all the time. And again, that's because my mate used to get it all the time. And it's like you're trying to get a bit of decent smoke, and he rocks up. He's like, "Oh yeah, Stardog," and then one bit it'd be, "Oh, it's Cookie Dog." I was like, "No, it's not. It's all the fucking same shit. It's fucking bollocks." Ruined by the elbows. Dr. Greenspoon, somehow Pamela Red. They're the old school ones. I have horrible anxiety, and where did that go? There is. My favourite strain for anxiety is Piff, 110-day flower, Stephen. Never heard of that one, mate. But it's strange that most people find sativas are bad for their anxiety. I know stuff high in limonene is not really great for me personally, but it's all subjective. Talk about the terpenes. What do you want to know about the terpenes, Dave? What do you want to know about? Let me consult my infographic guide. If you want to know more info actually on terpenes, not only have I done a video last week on terpenes on this YouTube channel, so you can go and search that after it. If you go and check my Facebook page, I've also been doing some little like infographics on terpenes, just explaining what they are, explaining or like the most common ones, explaining fucking temperatures you should vape them at, and yeah. So if you head over to Smokie McGreen Facebook, there's all of those infographics over there. I've got to try and spread the content out over all these platforms. It's keeping me busy, isn't it? It's pretty much a full-time job these days. Yo, just been to a gig in Glasgow. Absolutely buzzing. Nice, bro. Who'd you go and see? What's the best UK medical strain with proper terps? Don't know what to order. It's hard for me to say because I could say something and your clinic wouldn't have it in stock. It's also hard for me to say because I'm just about to record my top 5 video of the year. So I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. But there are plenty. Like if you go through my videos, like my video reviews, you'll see lots of decent ones. Yeah, ripped off fronts. That's a good one. I just got my first medical Medicare, mostly due to you. Thank you. I really need something to get me to sleep. Haven't found it yet. I went with Supreme D's one, ripped off ones. Thanks again. You're welcome, bro. My excuse me. My go-to recommendation for sleepy one is like my general one would be Pave. Like Pave always gets me off. It's solid, no doubt. More recently, this one, Superseed one, that was fucking bedtime fuel. We shall be having some of that before Betty Boys in a minute. Yeah, like I think for me personally, I know Myrcene works really well for me in sleep. So if I'm searching for strains, I will look for a strain that's particularly heavy in Myrcene. That sounded French then. No accents. Yeah, Myrcene, and then I know that that's pretty much 99% guaranteed to get me off to sleep. So have a little search on Myrcene, and that will probably do you well. I keep looking to see how many people are in here. There's still 76 people in here, so I don't want to dip. Well, there's still quite a lot of people. But I'm going to have to set a time limit. If we say I'm going to duck off at 11, I said duck, all right? So, yeah, I'll stay on till 11. That'll be nearly 2.5 hours of me. My nephew's watching me on live as well. So, yeah, I'll stay until 11. Where are we with the comments? Belter on the Volcano. Yeah, I love the Volcano, mate. Like I've just picked one up off Marketplace. Paid £100 for it. It's one of the original ones. It's not a digital one or anything. But yeah, it's fucking, you can't go wrong. Just every time takes me back to Amsterdam. First time I went to Amsterdam, first cafe I went into, I think it's a greenhouse place. The one just as you come out of the station and walk over a little bridge. A big one over the other side of the river. That's how long I haven't been to Amsterdam for. But yeah, walked in there. They had a volcano, and I was just like, "What the actual fuck is that?" It's just like this big triangle metal thing, and there was like just big Tesco's bag blowing up on it, filled with vapor, and you're like, "What the fuck is that?" But then you try, and it's like, "Need one of them for me, yes, please." So yeah, you cannot go wrong with Volcano. I would highly recommend. And there's more and more available secondhand. There's not a lot that can really be dirty with them. So even if you buy a secondhand one, you can get replacement gauzes, you can get the replacement bags and the mouthpieces and shit. So yeah, check out Facebook Marketplace and you will find some local bargains, no doubt. Where are we? Catching up on comments again. Pavas one, yeah. Pave. Yeah, always a belter. Wand, best thing I bought. Yeah, honestly, if you got a Dynavac, the wand is a fucking no-brainer. I said it takes the crack out of the Dynavac. Glad you know about Dr. Grinsbury. Running a pheno hunt for Barney, stock for some people. Oh, they're talking names, bro. I hate lemon buds. Yeah, I'm not a huge. To be fair, I'll say I'm not a huge fan of lemon buds, but one of my favorite sort of first strains that I ever sort of used to smoke was like super lemon haze, and that's one I always try and look for when I go to Amsterdam's super lemon haze. But it's got to be a super lemon, like no other shite. Got flooded with it, very frustrating. Sorry, Cal, I don't know what that comment was in relation to. I'm sort of missing them again. I have my Ice Spy wand in my hand and those batteries failed me. You reminded me. I had it. Yeah, started all whatever. Miss some UK. Yeah, UK cheese. Apparently, there's meant to be a little slice of cheese coming to the UK medical market, crossed with. I'm not going to say what's crossed with, but it's a bit of me, and I will be trying it as soon as it's available. But yeah, that should be a next year thing. Old school sativas used to sort me out. Yeah, like back in the day when I first started smoking, I wasn't really aware of like indicas and sativas. It was just weed. Do you know what I mean? You just smoke it, and then you smoke one at bedtime and wonder why you're fucking sat there like that, eyes pinned, and just fucking thoughts going through your brain. Do you know what I mean? But that is one thing I will say medical is very, very good for, and that's knowing the strains, knowing the THC percentage, and knowing the terpenes. Not me. I've read that one. Great community and great hosts. Thank you very much, DJK Productions. Appreciate that, bro. Like I said, for my first live, I was proper fucking shitting it, but there's no need. I'll be on here all the time now. You'll be fucking sick to death of me, all of you. But fuck me, Smokie. Piss off where we are. Get back to your normal routine, you boring cunt. Oh, am I allowed to say that word on here? Fucking hell. See, this is why I edit my videos, because I'm effing and jeffing all the time. And I don't even need to show any flower, and I'd get age restricted on YouTube for effing and jeffing. So, but live's a different matter. I can't tell if it's been age restricted or not until I end it. So, see what happens, isn't it? But if it does get age restricted, I've had a bloody good night, and I hope you boys and girls have too. So, still got 20 minutes yet. Smokie, chill out. Puffing on the Aurora sourdough vape, absolutely stunning taste. I have tried the sourdough flour, and I can imagine the sourdough vape would be actually very nice, although I've never tried it. Have you tried the Gelinade? Yeah, I tried Gelinade, mate. I was a fan of it. Again, I know people ranting and raving, saying it was best flour they've seen, but yeah, it was decent. Don't get me wrong. Anything generally with lemon tree in, I quite like, but yeah. Thanks so much. Was insane. What stinky stuff should I avoid? Anything by Grow Farmer. That's the main one I avoid. Where's that hoodie from? I'm glad you asked. This hoodie is from the Cookies UK website, and if you want to get yourself one, you can get 10% off using the code Smokie. Where do I find the website, Smokie? It's funny you should ask that. If you check out www.smokiemcgreen.com, head up to the link section. There'll be a link where you can click that. It'll take you straight to the website and you can order your own. Got you, bros? I'm definitely going to have to record that as like a little ditty, a little skit or something. But yeah. Nico D, you in Amsterdam area, I'm assuming. My friend was giving us some. You're going to do regular? Yeah, I reckon I will, Reese. I reckon I will be doing regular ones because, yeah, it's gone better than I thought it was going to. So, goal, lad. Yes, lad. No accent, Smokie. Sorry. You've been on for ages, bro. Hit the bed. I am going to go to bed in a minute, like 11 o'clock, like I said, if I don't lose people before that. Lost Mercine. Yeah, boy. Mercine is, like I said, bedtime fuel. Definitely found a Khalifa Mints to be the most reliable on turbo smooth. Yeah, I did like that, actually. That was one of the 4C ones that I did actually quite like. That and the Mac one. Quite liked that for the price. Hi all, love from Ireland. Big up Irish Life Matter. Ooh, exciting stuff. Sativa's my pref, although Indica has its place. Yeah, definitely. Like they've both got their place. You know what I mean? It's obviously Sativa's or sativa leaning hybrids are better for the daytime, depending on the terpenes. But yeah, it's like I said, everyone's so different. Everyone reacts so differently to this plant, which is why it's so unique. Do you know what I mean? That's the good thing about it. That and the fucking community as well. Big up the community. Or as to coin a phrase from RSO, big up the bang bang heads. You knows. Lit Smalls T34. Smalls at 34%. I'd like to see Smack Salad test that because I can guarantee that'd be a lie as well. I smoked weed for 30 years. I'm off it over something. If you've given up, mate, well done. You've got more willpower than me, bro. Kel Storm. See you next Tuesday. Yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't always come to my brain before it gets out of my mouth, but I'm going to have to do a little YouTube live learning course, I expect. I'm going to head off. See you later, Titanium Tell. Thank you very much for the compliments. Yeah, the cheese cross. Keep an eye out, bro. It's all about the terpenes. Yeah, boy. Effing and jeffing. Not effing and getting. Effing and jeffing. That's what my old man used to say. Stop effing and jeffing. Bless him. Fave medical to date. You're going to have to wait for that one, bro. I'm doing a top 5. I'm actually recording a top 5 video in the mornings. So that'll be out hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. Irish Life Matt has been off it for over a year. Fair play, bro. Yeah, that's some solid willpower, mate. Have you noticed any benefits from coming off it? I know a lot of people say when they give up that sleep is an absolute bitch for the first few weeks. And I can imagine that to be true. But again, everyone's different. What's good, dude? Matt from Not a Channel. What is good? Matt from Not a Channel. Swearing seems to be okay with restraint, but not near the start. I'm not sure for how long. Oh, we're like nearly 2 hours in now. I'll get my flipping swear on. My Gelinade was dry, but not Toby. That's the thing I found with Craft Botanic stuff. It was quite dry. I'm pretty sure they didn't come with the Boveda. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it was that was one that definitely needed a Boveda sort of ASAP Rocky. Impressive, but question is, do we get a poem? I'm afraid I don't do live poems. I get quite embarrassed easily and I can't think off the cuff. I normally like to make the poem out of the script to make it relevant. So yeah. No live poems. You're making me blush. Stop it. Pamela's poems are for the end of the long form videos only. Oh, impressive. It's gorgeous hoodie. They do amazing merch, especially for a can. Yeah, it's a good thing with cookies, actually. Like, it's not screaming in your face. Like, I know Tree Mason stuff, still love them. Do you know what I mean? And I've got a lot of time for Tree Masons, but some of the designs are like quite in your face, and I fully appreciate that there's a lot of people out there that want to keep it on the low down or on the level. Do you know what I mean? So the cookies is ideal for that sort of shit. And they've got loads of different coloured hoodies, loads of different coloured t-shirts. They've got some caps that I fucking need. And they got some beanies as well for winter. Yeah, they got all sorts. It's mint. I've got quite the shopping list on their website, but I need to get Christmas out of the way first, because otherwise no one's getting any presents apart from me. So that is some restraint. Is the super seed? Oh no, sorry. I prefer the accents, bro. I prefer the accents, if I'm honest, but down to a certain couple of people who I won't mention names, but they are bellends. The accents are out. Yeah, it's just not worth the fucking hassle, bro. Is the Super Seed Gelato cheesecake nice? Not tried it. But word on the street is it's not great. So yeah, people. I'm just going by the comments that were on my review of the grape cookies. People saying, yeah, the other two that they tried were absolute dog meat. So best place to find terpene content if your clinic doesn't when ordering. So Medbud generally show a good rough terp breakdown. If not, then they do show a terp breakdown for like 99% of the flowers that are on medical market. So that would always be my first option. If I couldn't find any information on Medbud, then my second thing that I would personally do would just be to search Google, and yeah, just see what you can find on that particular strain, and take it roughly with a pinch of salt, because obviously the terpene is going to vary between batches. So that's not telling you you're a true trooper. Keep snooping. Stay positive. Remember, if you can't be the person you want to be, don't be the person you don't want to be. Big ass peace out, AG. Yes, Mockingjay. I appreciate you, bro. You're a legend, man. See you later, Reese. Take care, bro. I appreciate you, mate. And keep going with that fucking Dynavac, bro. Glad you got it all safe and sound. And thanks for following me on Facebook as well, bro. You're a legend. Facebook and YouTube. Absolute ledge. Got Super Seed Gelato, cheesecake, and gelato pie. Have you tried yet? No, not tried either of those yet, Dale. I'm afraid, mate. But like I was just saying, people aren't really rating them from what I'm seeing on the forums and shit. I'm a big fan of lowers, especially Z dominant females. I guess a lot of people are different. Yeah, like I've got no like dramas with smalls. I've got no beef with smalls. Don't get me wrong, but smalls you would expect to be less THC. Do you know what I mean? So having THC, having smalls at 34% THC makes me think that the bigger buds of that flower will be like 38, 39%. But yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Yeah, I read that one. And white runts, very fresh, got it last week. Okay, that might be a new batch of the white runts of the craft botanic stuff. What do I think of CBD? I think it's got its place, mate. CBD does have its place. It's not something that I use on a regular, like CBD flower or anything like that. I do take CBD oil occasionally. I should probably take it regularly, but I never do. I just see it on the side and remember it one day. But I'm not going to bed yet, mate, but I will do soon, because I'm nearly an old man. Well, I am an old man, do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to control these bags under my eyes. And if I go to bed past midnight, then firstly, I'll turn into a pumpkin, because obviously I'm Cinderella. And secondly, I will increase the size of those bags, and I don't want cheek bags. So sleep is calling. Not London's calling, sleep is calling. That's for the stream. Keep up the great media content. Thank you very much, 21X Metal 12. Try saying that fast when you're drunk. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, bro. Like I said earlier, I don't know if everyone was here, but I appreciate everyone that fucks with my channel and my content and my Facebook and everything, bro. Like, I wouldn't be doing this shit if I wasn't getting a response back from people. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. As long as you guys are talking to me in the comments and writing shit and liking the videos and doing shit on Facebook and comments and shit, I'll still be here doing this. So, so I'm throwing it back to you. If I give up, it's because of you. Right. Next comment. Blue Lobster is my favourite UK medical by far. Already has 60 grams. Yeah. Like, I rate Blue Lobster. Got some. I'm not going to show it because I don't want to potentially age restrict the video. But yeah, I do rate Blue Lobster, but I just don't rate the £100 price tag. If that was £80, I'd have it all day long. But £100, I'd rather fucking do something else. Please, could you give me a flower to get chronic? Please slow down, Smokie. Please, could you give me a flower to get for chronic pain? I'm new to this, and it's all because of you. Cheers, pal. Stuart Dennis, firstly, big up your bad self. Secondly, for pain, what's my go-to pain one? Again, I'd probably Pave S1, Pave, however you want to say it, spelt P-A-V-E, but green carrot Pave S1, solid for sleep and pain, that one for me. Yeah. Pardon me. Smack Seller says Super C Cake City was pretty decent. Yeah, that's fair, mate. Like I said, everyone's going to have different opinions, aren't they? It's horses for courses in this game. Something that I like, you might absolutely hate. So, and I'm not mad about that. Do you know what I mean? We're all different. I'm off now. Thanks for the video, Smokie. You're welcome, Chubby Doobie. Oh, Chubby Doo. Chubby Doobie. I'm making up words now. Fucking hell. Yeah, take care, mate. Thank you very much for hopping on the live. Can for permanent market was okay. Yeah, I did see that, but I'm not a fan of the brand, if I'm honest. So, like, I see brands and I'm like being a content creator, I do a lot of research. So I'm always looking at Facebook forums, I'm looking at fucking Instagram reviews, and I'm looking. The only place I won't look is Reddit because it's a fucking toxic place. And yeah, just stay away from there. But I'm always looking at reviews, so I will generally know if a flower is any good or worth me trying before I've even like ordered it. Do you know what I mean? That's another reason I do the channel, because I know how helpful reviews and YouTube and all these socials were to me when it came to choosing my first prescription or choosing flowers for my prescription. So yeah. I don't know why I just started talking about that. I obviously went off on a tangent somewhere, but get cucumber and toilet plungers on. Mate, I've got these. Like I said, my sister got me some of these the other week, and they will be making an appearance at some time. The old crystal collagen gold powder eye mask. Might do it on a live at some point for shits and giggles, but yeah. Like I said, as much as I go on about it, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I am who I am. I look how I look, and if my bags are bigger than my cheeks one day, I've had a good life doing it. Do you know what I mean? So, and I might be able to fucking hide stuff in there as well. I might be able to stash like a 3.5 down each one. So, but to be fair, in my defence, like, I have been up since 7:30 this morning, and it is now nearly midnight. That's not, it's nearly 11 o'clock. Oh, 6-minute countdown. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, I've been up quite a long time. That is not helping my my thing. Sick hoodie. Thank you very much, dude. 10% off with the code Smokie. If you want the link for the website, it's on my website, www.smokiemcgreen.com. Boom. Must admit, I've kind of taken to you, bro. Aw. As long as you don't start stalking me and coming around like sniffing through my letterbox and shit, then I think I'm cool with that. It's happening, Mr. Green. Dubstep Raver 90. Mate, the combination of capitals and small letters there just completely confused my brain. Keep it up. Our prescriptions are too expensive. Yeah, they are expensive, mate, for what they are. Do you know what I mean? For a medication, you wouldn't be paying £100 for a fucking pot of paracetamol, would you? But at the moment, we've just got to fucking stick with it. I'm going to say I've got something for my next video that I'm going to say that I'll say now, if that made absolutely no sense. But in 2026, I'm going to look at what I can do with, like, not, let's start again. 2026 is going to be a good year for medical cannabis here in the UK. This is not a speech, by the way, but I've built quite a big audience in the time I've been doing YouTube, and I think that between like me and you guys, that we're going to have a bit of clout within the industry. And I do mean clout that time. Do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping that I can start waving my balls around in some clinics. It's not clinics as much. It's more the flower producers, because the clinics have obviously got to make money. Like, I don't begrudge clinics making money whatsoever. And I understand the flower producers have got to make money. Do you know what I mean? And it's got to be worth it for them in a business sense. But the amount they're getting, or the amount they're growing, sorry, and the amount that's going through the UK at the moment, prices are going to have to start dropping. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think someone said we're at about 60,000 patients in the UK roughly at the moment. I think as we see more patients coming into the market, then that again will force prices to drop. And we're seeing it already with clinics. Like before, clinics were like £150 first consultation, or fucking £300 million for your second consultation. Do you know what I mean? But now we're getting clinics that are free. So things are changing in the community and in the medical scene in general, but it's going to take time. Do you know what I mean? And again, I appreciate that. I appreciate there's some people out there like that. Oh, it's fucking well too expensive. We shouldn't be paying this for our medicine. And again, I get where you're coming from, but I take a more sort of backseat approach. Like, I can see it from everyone's angle. Like, I'm in no one's pocket. Do you know what I mean? But I can see it from the clinic's point of view. I can see it from the pharmacy's point of view. I can see it from the grower's point of view. I can see it from the importer's point of view. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got to make a bit of money to make it worth their while. If it's not earning them money or worth their while, then it's not a business, is it? And let's face it, at the end of the day, money makes the world go round. So that was a bit of a rant as well. Fucking hell. I missed about 17 people saying they're going. Sorry, people. Thanks for everything I do. You're welcome, dude. You tried cookie cinnamon milk? No, I haven't tried cinnamon milk. That's the only one I didn't try. I tried the pomegranate shake and I tried the Hollywood. Tried the Medica Cap Junkie yet? I tried the 34% one when that first came out. Haven't tried the newer 30% one, but I see on the clinic lists and stuff that people are rating it. So clinic list? I see on forums and shit that people are rating it. Sorry. Thanks, mate. You're welcome, Cyborg. Don't know what you're thanking me for, but you are more than welcome, my bro. Supreme was awesome, but a lot of people didn't rate Terp. Yeah, the terps on the Supreme Diesel was weird. Like I was saying earlier, I rate Sour Diesel as a strain. Like, it's probably one of my faves, like sativa leaning type ideas. But yeah, the smell from the Supreme Diesel, it almost made me reach. Like, it wasn't a nice smell. It wasn't nice. LOL. Lots of love. Got to eat some food. Stay blessed, everyone. Take care, Nutmeg. Peace out, Cub Scout. Are you planning on going to any other medical facilities in the UK or even around the world? The one you did was really informative, and I'm sure you enjoyed the experience. Funny you should say that, Brozef. I've actually got a meeting tomorrow with another certain... Well, it actually might not be tomorrow because I've got to take my mum to the hospital. And I might have to rearrange it. But I've got a meeting with another UK grow facility that have actually contacted me to go to them, which makes me feel special. It's not me like that emailing people, excuse me, can I come see your place? And they're like, fuck off, you jerk. So yeah, these people have actually messaged me. So yeah, there will be another vlog inbound. And also 2026, there's gonna be some shit going down that I'm not really going to talk about too much at the moment, but I will be going abroad to see some other places and shit. So the fucking anxiety about going on a plane, mate. Jesus Christ, I haven't been on a plane for so long. Ugh. But yeah, it's 11 o'clock and I'm not going to get into that now because I'll be here till fucking 12. Right, I'm just going to rattle through these comments quickly and then I'm going to do one because, yeah, it's getting late. And I'm getting all excited again and I need to fucking chill out. Where are we? Later, rest easy. See you later, Dora, the Explorer, Pecora. Watch to the end, but night, Smokie. Have a good weekend. Take care, model. Thanks for the kind comments, bro. It doesn't grow on trees. It doesn't grow on trees. Exactly right. But it fucking should do. I think eventually medical patients can grow a little. I would like to think that medical patients would be able to grow their own. But as I said earlier in the stream, it's like it's not a one size fits all. Like, good for me, yeah, perfect. I'd love to grow my own, but not good for 80-year-old Doris who wants oil for fucking arthritis in her hands. You know what I mean? As much as it's everyone's like, oh, medical, fucking fuck medical, they fuck this grow your own thing. Whatever, man. Take what we're given at the moment. You know what I mean? Is the Super Seed better general quality compared to Vasco Blue Lobby? Blue Lobby. Super Seed better. Yeah, definitely. Super Seed. The great cookies that I've tried was 100% better quality to look, feel, smell, taste than the Blue Lobster, in my personal opinion. They're sending it around the world 3 times full delivery. Some places are. Some places will have it come straight from, like if it's non-irradiated, it will generally come straight from Canada straight to us and be packaged. If it's being irradiated, it will go from wherever it's grown to wherever it's being irradiated, then back to wherever it's being packaged, and then to us. So yeah, our flour, medical flour, does have a lot of air miles, but at the end of the day, the thing that takes a lot of time with our medical flour and a lot of the hold up is the MHRA. Well, that's going to be fucking age restricted mentioning that, isn't it? But yeah, them 4 letters are quite strict when it comes to the rules and regulations around the flour. Like, it's not like someone can grow a flour in Canada and it be ready for our market. Like, it has to, the MHRA want to see samples of it. They need to do testing on it. It needs to have essentially like a passport made for it. And if you imagine how many flours they got coming in, plus how many other medications they've got to fucking sort out as well, sometimes you're fucking just picking one out the air, ripped off runts, is sitting in a fucking holding cell somewhere essentially for weeks, maybe months, whilst its paperwork sorted and it's allowed into the country. So people are saying, oh, it's the fucking medical clinic's fault that my flour's fucking months old. It's not the clinic's fault. It's not the pharmacy's fault. It's not necessarily the importer's fault. It's the hold-ups that go along with it. Do you know what I mean? The MHRA. So. Fuck me, I'm never getting to bed, am I? I get ADHD. I didn't even need a diagnosis. You could have fucking just watched this live. Can only get better. Yes, mate. Honestly, in my time as a patient, I've seen a massive improvement. So, yeah, I would like to think that would double over the next coming year. Would it be cheaper if everyone stopped buying a 90 and £100? No, I don't think so. That's another thing I see pop up. People are like, well, if you didn't buy the fucking £100 strains, then they wouldn't fucking do them. It's not like that. Like the 100, like that Super Seed stuff, for example. Like, I know the whole process that flour went through, and it's living soil. So that in itself is a fucking like, I've grown in the past. My first batch I ever grew myself was a living soil batch, and I know how much of a bitch living soil is to work with. Do you know what I mean? So the fact they're getting the size buds that they are in that Super Seed stuff, as fresh as it is to us in glass jars, like, do you know what I mean? It's fucking, yeah. I'm all about that life. Like, if the flour's worth the £100, which I would say that Super Seed stuff is worth the £100, then I don't mind buying it. But if the flour's not worth the £100, like, in my opinion, the Blue Lobster is not worth £100, then like I'd never get Blue Lobster again. And while I'm talking about it, I said to myself, I saw loads of people going on, Blue Lobster is fucking best on medical, best on medical. I kept saying to myself, Smokie, don't get it. You've had Vasco before. I had some grape gasoline from them when they first come to the medical market about fucking, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 months ago. And it was shit, and it was quite expensive, and I didn't like the flower, and it looked exactly the same as the Blue Lobster. Like it's not obviously, but it looks like the bud's been squashed and it's been sprayed with fucking trichomes. That's what I know it's not, but that's how it looks. And like all Vasco stuff looks similar to me, in my opinion. And I know it's just the way they grow it and the way it's handled and vac sealed and shit like that, but yeah, I'm never spending fucking £100 on anything Vasco ever again. Fuck that. I need to medicate again, bros. Get on a plane and eat some weed. Yeah, people have been mentioning, like, obviously edibles and shit. It's just fucking, I don't know. Anxiety is a weird one, man. If you've never suffered with anxiety, it's hard to explain, but yeah, it's weird, man. Fucking weird. But our choices are amazing. Yes, they are. Top man, thank you. No, thank you, Stuart Dennis. My longest live is 10 hours, 8 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing 10 hours, man. I think I'd get bored of myself after, what we at now, 2 hours 20. I'd get bored of myself after 2 hours and 22 minutes. Yeah, fuck that. Hi there, I've applied today. I broke my hip and have an eating disorder and have anxiety. My doc knows I use weed. Do you think they will say yes? I think they will say yes, as long as you have been prescribed at least 2 medications from your own GP for any one of those 3 ailments that you have mentioned in your comment. Yeah, generally most clinics are looking for you to have tried 2 medications from a GP, so, or not necessarily 2 medications, 2 forms of treatment. So, like for your hip, they might have prescribed you a fucking painkiller, excuse my French, and they might have also prescribed or offered you physio, and then that would count you as eligible. So, yeah. 2 medications, 2 treatments, or a combination of both. What's your lowest TA stream set? I'm sure I've answered that before. I'm pretty sure it's you that answered it as well. Oh, asked it. The lowest THC I've ever used is 17% that I know of on medical, and that was 4C Lab Suds. I'd like to help our community grow. Let's stick together. Get standards better, fresher, new medical. Yes, I would like that as well, model 6780. 6'7", my daughter would be like, 6'7", 6'7". Fucking kids these days, what are they on about? Good night, dude. Peace out. Take it easy, Dale Morgan. Thanks for tuning in, bro. I go live and I can't stop. Yeah, mate, honestly, I know exactly where you're coming from. Defo improved and future promising. Definitely. I still grow hypothetically speaking, of course. Yeah, I unfortunately don't, but yeah. What people don't know don't hurt them and all that, innit, bruv? But to be fair, you have just told like 63 people that are on the live, so all for you. Too much red tape. Yeah, boy. Edibles plane journey. Yeah, exactly that. Planes are okay, just like any. Yeah, planes are okay. I just like my feet on the ground, bro. Like I went on a ferry to Jersey. They did offer to fly me over there, but I was like, "Can I go on a ferry, please? Because I don't like flying." And then the longer I've been doing this, the more offers I'm getting to go to Canada, and it's like, oh mate. So yeah, next year I will be off to Canada. Dosed up, I'll have my fucking vape pen, I'll have the dry herb vape, I'll have fucking edibles coming out my nose, I'll have oil, I'll be fucking putting oil in my eye, like use them as eye drops. Fuck me. Planes are okay, sorry. Yeah, I've read that one. 6'7". Yeah, sorry, I left the stream and never heard the reply. That's cool, mate. It's cool, I don't mind. Hypothetically speaking. Right, I've done the comments, people. I have caught up with the comments. It is well past my bedtime. It's 9 minutes past 11. I'm close to turning into a pumpkin. Thank you very much for the like and subscribe. Slapping 1995. If anyone else that's watching hasn't subscribed yet, then please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 15k by the end of the year. Excuse me. I'm not saying I would cry and do a naked live if I got to 15k, but I'm also not saying that I wouldn't. So do with that information what you will. If you haven't followed me on Facebook, go and follow me over there because I post loads of infographics and good shit. If you're not following me on Instagram, then go and follow me on Instagram. And if you have enjoyed this live, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tell a friend. But yeah, I really, really appreciate everyone that's fucking jumped in the live and fucked with me tonight in a good way. And I'm trying not to read these questions, so I'm going to dive off. One more. Wondering if you could do some videos on starting MC, how to grind, how to check flour, what flour colors. Bro, yeah. Yes, mate, I will do. Like, I appreciate that a lot of people on medical cannabis are completely new to cannabis in general. Like, all these people, like, I can't even imagine how hard it would be never consuming cannabis before and then being prescribed cannabis, because like they'd be like, oh yeah, go and check MedBud or check our fucking website, and you check it and there's like potentially 150 different flowers that you can choose from, and for someone with no knowledge about cannabis at all, that's got to be fucking scary and like mind-blowing. Do you know what I mean? So that is what 2026 is all about. The newer patient, do you know what I mean? It's as I'll always look after the older patients as well. Like, I'll do loads of content for everyone, do you know what I mean? But my aim is to try and make things as easy and understandable for new patients as I can. So no, don't thank me. Honestly, don't thank me. You can tell I'm getting tired now, so I get stupid. So, yeah. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Very new. Yeah, honestly, bro, I've got you, man. It won't be straight away because I've got a few videos, like I plan videos, a few in front in my head, but I will definitely get something out and sorted for you. So I have got you, bro. Thanks for your channel. I've subbed. Nice one, my dude. I appreciate any subs. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm trying to get 15k, so any help towards that journey would be bloody amazing. Because if I don't reach 15k by the end of the year, then you'll all be getting a video calling you see you next Tuesdays, because I can see how many people watch my videos and don't subscribe or aren't subscribed. So I'm not blaming you personally, but someone's got to take the brunt, you know what I mean? And it's not me. So never listen to anybody. Mate, I'm sorry. Medicated, mate, he does fucking 4 hour, 20-minute lives. Smack Salad does 6 hour, fucking 7 hour lives. Some other dude on here was doing 10-hour lives. I think I've done well to do 2.5 hours. I'm very proud of myself. I'm a very big boy. So yeah, like I said again, appreciate everyone that's fucking watched, jumped in the live, liked, shared, asked questions. Yeah, if you didn't ask questions, I obviously would be sat here just talking to myself for so long. So what are you saying? Are these lives too long? Are you complaining now they're too long? Is that what you're saying? No, I'm going to need this clarification before I go. I need the closure. Who was it that said it? Frosty and Stuart Dennis. I need some clarification. Yeah, nah. Happy days. Happy days. I thought you were saying fucking 2. I've never watched someone for 2.5 hours, mate. I am bored off my fucking tits, but I just can't click off. I'm so engaged, I can't click off. I thought that's where you were going with it. But yeah, nah, I appreciate it, bro. And like I said, I've probably said this about 1 million times in my closing statement, but I will definitely be doing more lives. Like I'd probably do them during the week and shit. I'm always back at mine from like 8, 9 in the evening, so might make it a little regular thing, wouldn't I? That'll be cute. Anyway, I just fucking seen another question. First month being prescribed, mate. I haven't told my employer yet. Do they do drug tests? So I'm good. Well, genuinely, I don't mean to be rude. I will answer this last question from Jones, but I am going to have to fucking dip off because my eyes are starting to bleed. First month being prescribed, mate. Haven't told my employer yet. Do they do drug tests? Forklift driver. Worst case, can they sack me? So work is a tricky one. So My best advice would be to check your contract if you've got one. Go through the medication bit and see what your obligations are with regards to prescribed medication, not necessarily cannabis, but prescribed medication, and also see what your company's obligations are with regards to prescribed medication. You can tell it's getting late and I'm tired because I can't even fucking speak now. So yeah, you've got obligations, or you should have obligations, and your employer will have obligations. Check your contract, see what's what, and just go by there. Safety critical roles will have certain rules that are different to non-safety critical roles. Not sure if being a forklift driver would cover that. I suppose it depends what you're doing with, like, if you're picking up fucking crates of fuel, then I expect it could be a health and safety issue. But if you're just picking up, like, I don't know, carpets or fucking pallets of toilet tissue or something, then it's going to be different rules around that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, first option, I would say check your contract at work if you've got one. If you haven't, then I would check. I've actually done a video about employment. Slow down, Smokie. I've actually done a video about employment. If you search back through my channel, if easiest way to probably find it is if you click into playlists, go to Medical Mythbusters, and it'll be one of those videos in there. But in the video description of that, there will be links that I use to research the video. So everything I said in that video is backed up by a link. So yeah, go check that video out, my bros F. Right, going. No new questions. I'm going while I get a chance. Thank you very much again, everyone, for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Nearly 200 likes. Really appreciate that. And we have over 100 people in there at one point. 120, I think it was. So fucking appreciate you guys. You're amazing. But yeah, appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one, which will probably be next week sometime. So until next time, as I always like to say, peace out, Cub Scouts. Keep it real. Keep it gangster. Till next time. Appreciate you, man.